figure out who is important after the stream is finished. Anyway, we are live now.
We're live? What the fuck did I... What the... Okay.
What? Excuse me, huh? What?
I opened up YouTube to pull up the chat, and it was just on a short right away, and I have no idea why.
That is peculiar.
Now I got chat up, so that way I can keep up the chat.
Good plan. Very good plan. I need to share this stream is happening.
I can't believe all it took was a freaking comic to get me back into DC again.
Well, I mean, comics are what they make, so that makes the most sense, I would think.
Yeah. Where is the badge? Oh, welcome!
Wait, is someone here? I was in a different tab. Wait, shit. I didn't leave the call for a second, did I?
No, you're still here, don't worry.
Okay, that's good. I accidentally closed out of Discord. What? Oh, yes! Crocomancer and Septupulanti, hello there. Very nice to see you. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare for this stream. My apologies. I needed some time to recover from everything that happened in the last one. Let's not worry about any of that. I have Dr. Pepper, the most evil flavor of cola. I haven't had the chance to have any pumpkin spice things this season. That has been disappointing me. Do they make pumpkin? Huh? I haven't had the opportunity to have anything pumpkin spiced this season. And that has been disappointing.
I only had like 2 so far, and I'm sad at myself.
That is more than I can say. It's very hard to come by in Dimension V. How exactly is Dr. Pepper the most evil soda? I mean, look at it. What even is this stuff? Is it like what is it? It's like what flavor exactly is Dr. Pepper supposed to be? Does anybody know? I don't
drink soda, so
it's just kind of its own thing. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome to Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. I'm curious if you can wrap this case this stream. It's gonna be close. Well, we will see. We may try.
And we should be able to finish it. I don't got anything pressing happening, so
that's good. Now something about usually on these streams, every other episode we alternate between the art styles, but last time we had the HD art style, but there was one part that I was informed that I would probably like to see in the HD art style. So basically our plan is that we are going to start in the HD art style, and then once we get to that part, we switch to the pixel art. Does that work for everybody? I mean, if it doesn't work for anybody, I'm going to do it anyway, because, you know, I'm evil. Mwahaha. You know, I can do what I want, obviously. But yes, that's the plan that we agreed on. Last time we had to talk to the worst character in the game. And this time, hopefully, we have to talk to her less. So, I believe everything is going just fine on the stream. Does everything sound good and look good? Fine with me?
Not sure about sound.
Alright. You can hear both of us fine. Don't see anything wrong with that plan. Alright. If everything is okay, then I guess we can begin.
Oh great, now it's my computer that's being slow.
Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Can you still see the game fine?
Yeah.
Alright. We're in the Wild Wild West area once again.
Looks like we got the boot again.
We're a boot to the head even. With Lance safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely onto the murder.
You mean the infighting between the kidnappers?
Yes, and also the murder. Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper. I think I know who this character is, but I forget
is this
who
the old
voiced
man?
him. I think it is.
Miles, my boy!
Oh yes,
Yeah,
there
okay.
he is.
It's the old man. Tell me it's true. Tell me you really found my boy.
Yes, Mr. Amano. We found him earlier in the stadium. Then my little Lance is on her. Wait, did I? I thought I voiced her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was him.
Oh, then my little Lance is unhurt. He's not exactly the picture of perfect health, but his life is not in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang. Poor Lance! It must have been so horrible for him, locked up like a... sobbing noises.
Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough.
It was nothing. But really, we had absolutely nothing to do with what took place. It just was a coincidence.
I'm still shook over what happened to Oliver. But I have to say, I'm relieved that Lance is alright.
Just to say this... Wait, just to say this is go get the achievements time once you can move. Oh, really? I thought that was later. Alright.
Oh, that's right! Why do I keep doing the frickin' Southern?
It's consistent.
I must have forgot to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him.
A letter? What the... Hang on, that looked like a very suspicious letter.
The way Lance is being chased after by women reminds me of someone I know. I almost can't believe he's received yet another love letter, you know.
I can't believe it either. That didn't look like a love letter.
Here, take a look for yourself.
Isn't this a breach of confidentiality? It's a very simple love letter. Viola? What? Hang on.
Oh no, not the mob lady.
But Viola from the mob? Excuse me? We have similar handwriting.
Oh, hey, let me see. That's really weird.
Wait, did I miss a line? No, I didn't. I don't think.
It's from a loan. No, it's from a loan company, Tender Lender.
Oh my god,
Looks
it actually...
like a me.
It actually is that person.
You know what? I'm not mad about this.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't
like
expect
her.
to see her, again. I mean, I didn't see her at all in the first place. Anyway, the thing that I, wanted to see the, HD art style for should be right up ahead if I'm, see? Yes, that's right up ahead. Look, it's them. That boat doesn't seem to be going anywhere. They appear to be stalled. What?
Phoenix, my friend.
Yes, yes, Phoenix, our totally platonic friend. They say that couples who cross this bridge together will find happiness. Well, so the Gate Waterland pamphlet says.
You'd think that they'd already be happy because they were able to come together.
Logistics aside, I wonder who came up with this tale and when. This bridge doesn't look old enough to be the stuff of legends.
Well, some things are better left uninvestigated, don't you think? Ignorance is bliss. Also, give me 1 second. My mom needs my help.
Okay. Anyway, there's also an achievement for talking to the guy and his daughter by the front gate. Oh, that's good to know. Anyway, could you possibly say that, that technically Miles and Phoenix are crossing this bridge together? Technically? Yes, Phoenix, get onto this bridge right now. I quite agree. Anyway, yes, we got to see Phoenix, Maya, and, Pearl again.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So could you say technically that Phoenix and Miles are crossing this bridge together?
Yes!
Okay, well, we saw Phoenix, Maya, and, Pearl together. This was entirely worth it. That was cool. Pearl seems to be staring directly at us.
No, she's staring at the water.
But the other two are not paying us any mind whatsoever. I don't think they noticed us. Anyway, yeah, I'll just save, real quick so we can switch back to the pixel art style. Because apparently we can't, for some reason we can't do that in the normal menu. We have to go to the main menu. And we're back. And you can see why I wanted to see them in the new art style, because
Yeah.
They're a lot harder to see in this one. You can still see Pearl's loops, though. That's interesting. Anyway, talking to the guy and his daughter by the front of the bridge. That's what's happening. This man looks suspiciously like the precinct. Wait, well, like the precinct? Like the entire precinct? What? What? Look at that.
History, I guess.
Wait. Look at that lovely smile on the blue badger's face. Ah, it's looking at me! Make it stop! It's scary! It's alright, dear. You want to know something? I was the one who created the blue badger. See, look at his eyes. Don't they look just like Daddy's? It's scary!
Oh my god!
It's scary because they do look like yours, Daddy!
What the fuck is this?
Oh, so it's the chief at the precinct. I see. Well, that was rather depressing. I think I'd be better to leave the two of them alone.
Yes.
Okay,
We shall.
The Blue Badger's daddy is the achievement that I just got. Okay.
Oh my god, that is just... Okay.
Fun.
Why is there a blue Wait, why is there a blue badger here too?
Are you deathly allergic to him or something?
It's not sad. It's more that half smile on his face. It's really unsettling.
What is wrong with half smiles on faces? I find them perfectly pleasant. She's disturbed by the half smile? I'm more disturbed by its movements and how it managed to obstruct an investigation. Alright, we're back. Alright, back to the plot. You're crying because the world is broken. I'm sorry to hear that, Infernite Ninja. We have some investigations happening. I hope that makes things better. She still has the ring pop on. I guess we'll talk to her about some stuff. He loves me not. He loves me not. Oh, it's the 12th one. Are you like playing that with the ring pop? What? No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try. Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you've gone through. Oh, she has flowers just off screen, I suppose. I suppose if they were me, then blush licks the lollipop. I believe you said that you're Lance's girlfriend when we met, correct? Where is Lance right now, actually?
I thought he was with the police.
I guess so. Yes, I am, but... oh, it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends, either. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring, it's a ring pop! It tastes so sweet when you lick it. Ah, it's so wonderful. Oh yes, you're upset about Glitter Force again. Yes, I understand that's quite upsetting. You mean to tell me he gave you a lollipop ring?
Which is it? Have you guys not decided if you're going out, or is it just one-sided?
I didn't realize that Spook doubled as an attorney. Well, you see, in hell, they make you take the bar exam in normal schooling. See, you know, demons are very, like, contracts is kind of a big part of our culture, you must understand. So we need to be able to understand all of those things. But decided? Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know? I don't understand romance. My father used to work for Mr. Amano. And so, Lance and I grew up together. Gasp, I said it out loud! I don't see how that's anything to be embarrassed about. I mean, I don't see why how that's anything to be embarrassed about. I mean, I have a childhood friend and I'm totally not in love with him. So your father was an employee of the Amano group? What did he do? No, I mean Edgeworth. I was talking as Edgeworth. Okay. I definitely don't have a childhood friend that I've ever been in love with or anything. Definitely.
I didn't know you had friends. I thought.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't at all. Anyway. At least not anymore. Anyway, I heard his job was to fly around the world on Pegasus. Pegasus? There's Pegasi here now?
Is that an airline?
Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company. Oh, I thought this was going to be like Turnabout Storm all of a sudden.
You had me there for a second.
But now it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore.
Oh, I see.
Is that hitting close to home, Kay? About 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned. Riding Pegasus to whereabouts unknown sounds like the stuff legends are made of. It's been so long, I don't think I'd recognize him if we were to ever meet again.
I'm so sorry, Lauren.
I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live. This woman, there's a lot of strange about her, but I appreciate her energy. Edgeworth is going the straights. They confuse me. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. About this incident. But the kidnapping already over. Isn't the kidnapping already over and dealt with? I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident. How do you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped? Oh, that's because of my woman's intuition. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, she's suspicious all of a sudden.
Yes.
You based everything on that? I know everything when it comes to my Lance. It's really strange. It really must be destiny. Blush. They're using freaking Discord roleplay notation.
Ugh, she started fantasizing again. So, what are you gonna do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
The same thing I do every day, Kay. Try to investigate the world. We already established that there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. You might say this maid has a lot of heart?
No!
Hi, Crocomat. You are delightful. Anyway, where...
Sorry, that was so visceral.
I believe there's one location that might hold a clue or two. We'll probably...
I want to say the
Do we
maybe
know
the
where the
isolation
kidnapper's
room.
hideout is?
I have no idea. The
We were-
isolation room, maybe?
Maybe. It's possible, although we didn't see anything last time, but we do have more information.
Well, we were in one... We might have... Okay, maybe the hideout then. I don't know. I feel like... Oh, it's so weird.
I mean, it could be the isolation room. Let's try that one. The place where we were held as prisoners.
Don't let me in with you! You're the one who got beat up upside the head and dumped in there! I can't allow you to slander my good name as a great thief by saying I was captured!
Not being able to escape from somewhere qualifies you as a caged bird, Kay.
Sorry, you should the police know pretty well why we were there, remember? Don't you think it'd be an even better idea to check somewhere else? Okay.
Perhaps you're right. I really need right now our leads to the killer's identity. I believe there's one location that might hold a clue or two. Okay, so...
Okay, the kidnap hideout.
The hideout, I suppose. The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout.
But we're still not allowed in, remember?
Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there's no harm in asking that officer over there to let us in. The police are usually very helpful to us. What do you have to report?
Oh, wait.
Sir, nothing unusual or out of the ordinary, sir! Where have I heard such redundancy before? Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir! Roger, sir! Okay, well, that was surprisingly hassle-free. Are you certain? Didn't Agent Lang order you not to let me in? Sir! That's true, sir, but Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir! I couldn't refuse a request from him! Detective Gumshoe outranks Agent Lang, I guess.
Wow, looks like Detective Gumshoe has a following.
He does have a lot of people following him on Twitter. Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you, sir. What is this? The man in this picture, is this Mr. Oliver Deacon? But
the name here says Colin Devore.
That's the same name as the one on the back of this pendant. It appears that Colin Devore was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison. Okay, let's see. Whereabouts unknown after his escape from Penny Dent Prison. Stole a gun from a guard during his escape. We thought he might head for where his wife and daughter are. But despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up.
Crazy theory, but gun, shooting, kidnappers.
I am on the same page as you are. I see what you mean.
What if he was set up and he was trying to get revenge?
Perhaps. It's possible.
What? Then what was he doing here?
Apparently, he broke out of jail and then just vanished. He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon. The name Colin Devoray sounds a lot more fake than Oliver Deacon.
Oliver Deacon, that actually sounds normal.
Yes. But knowing this, universe, the fact that it sounds more normal probably means it's more made up.
Aw, freaking hell. No, I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
I don't think any of us have known what's going on this whole time. Is there some kind of link between the victim's past and this current case? These police documents are rather detailed. I should take the time to give them a thorough read-through eventually. It's fine, let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout. Yes, maybe he was D.B. Cooper.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first, think later.
Which, with the transitive property, would mean that this guy is also Loki. More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you could please unlock the door, officer. It was locked up until a little while ago, but since then the door's been wide open, sir. I'm not sure I follow what it is you're saying. Care to explain in a bit more detail? Sir, the door was locked down tight when they went to... Okay, so, see, there's these things called doors, and, and sometimes they're closed, and sometimes they're open. Do you understand this, sir?
Okay.
So,
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. So
I'm sorry.
So they got about 10 officers to help out and break the door down, sir. Oh, they broke the door down. Why am I still talking like this? So, how is everyone?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Okay, I thought you were gonna pull something on me, because you weren't talking.
Sorry, I was checking some other thing. I'm doing pretty decent. That is good, Septuplante. I see. I guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. But let's see what we find. Did you have to take Demon HRT to transition alongside Jukebox? No, I actually just, was able to shapeshift to match her physical form. It's very convenient. We're just kind of, like, synchronized, with our hormones and whatnot. Anyway, so this is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed.
You were tied up for a while in the room next door, I believe.
Okay,
Sorry.
stop bringing that up. Kay, please, must you bring that up again? Now then, down to business to defeat the Huns. There must still be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can of the other kidnapper's identity. Investigation time!
Investigation! Oh, wait! The
What?
Blue Badger photo rally?
What? Oh, yes, that's like the challenge thing.
We saw that at the beginning of the case.
Oh, that's true. Is there another sign? A sign advertising a photo rally, something I have absolutely no interest in.
Yep. I'm gonna get my hands on all the rest of the Badger family. You'll see.
He definitely brings a decidedly different atmosphere to a criminal investigation.
Watch out, Miss Edgeworth.
It's a broken mirror. It probably came from the haunted house. Why is this here? Are they planning to repair it? Whoever the kidnapper is has 7 years of bad luck. Unused folding chairs lean against the wall in their folded state.
Wow, whoever lined those up did it perfectly. There's not even a single hair off. I'd feel bad of using these because it'd be like stealing the perfection away.
I suspect it's more like you wouldn't want to be the one to put them away. Unless you want to, like, stack them all up on top of each other to have a giant chair like a god.
They have barrels like these just outside.
You're perfect for throwing at plumbers and carpenters. Yes, and...
Oh, I know I already asked you, but when we were out there, I asked you when we were out there, if these are real, what would you put in them?
There's an expectant gleam in her eyes. I'm about to dash. Oh, clearly the kidnappers are massive neat freaks who couldn't be bothered to put their coffee cups in the bin. Oh, that's a good point. What is up with the coffee? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny on this coffee table. Cheap styrofoam cups.
That were used.
Only 3 cups were used. Interesting. I wonder what this key is to.
Yeah, me.
It reminds me of the key we found in the other room.
That's it! That must be the key for one of those trapdoors!
That wasn't a trapdoor. You only call it one because you literally jumped into it.
Hey, but isn't that what you're supposed to do when you see one?
I am not having this conversation with you. Okay, I can't examine the coffee table. I can't examine the map. Poster of Gatewaterland is stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige. Gatewaterland has it all, and it's waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? It also sounds vaguely like a threat. Folding chairs, and by the looks of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers.
There are 3 chairs set around the table. Wow.
Okay, so there's 3 cups of coffee and 3 chairs.
That means we have 4 people.
Sure. What? Sky's audio keeps cutting out a bit. Yes, that tends to happen. Is there something?
Sorry.
Is there something in your settings about like noise cancellation that you could turn on it or off or something?
Yeah, let me take a look.
Because I wonder if that would fix the problem of you cutting out.
Let's see. I'm not really seeing anything. Noise suppression is just,
maybe turn off noise suppression. Sky?
Yeah?
Did he turn off noise suppression?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how that works out. That might fix our issue a little. Okay, I think we've reached a point where you can take a guess. Any idea what's happening with the kidnapping / murder? I am clueless. Sky, do you have any ideas?
No, I have a theory about the victim, and he got framed. He tried to, so he escaped prison, and he hid his identity. I don't know.
Okay, but we still don't know who done it. Well, I feel like these 2 are connected, obviously. Common denominator between the cups and the folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costumes is also 3. Oh, I forgot about that.
Magic number 5!
What?
The ending song of No Way Home.
What?
3 is a magic number.
Oh, right, yes. The 3, it's a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. That. Schoolhouse Rock, classic. Did you read this?
Wait, I thought there were only 2 kidnappers.
Indeed. Something isn't adding up, literally. Is it possible there's a 3rd kidnapper that Lance did not see? Is there anything else we can investigate over here? My apologies.
Don't apologize, it happens to everyone.
Swallowed something horribly wrong. This must be where they dispose of old and worn out costumes.
That's so sad.
It would seem that they throw away costumes away in pieces.
What's the head that we got right now?
The head that we have. We have a bad badger head.
And what was the body we just got?
Wait, let's see.
Bad badger.
That's the bad oh yes, that is the bad badger.
The one with the gun!
We don't seem to be able to, but because those 2 pieces of evidence are in different places, we can't combine them.
Can we look at the mirror? Okay, you already did that.
Yeah, yes, I already looked at the mirror. I didn't look down here.
Whoa, okay. Hey, there's a trapdoor in this room, too!
It's not a trapdoor, it's an entrance to an underground passage, Kay.
I know that.
The door leading to the outside world was locked, so Lance must have escaped his prison through here. Is that all we have to say? That there has to be more than... Oh, right, this door. Beyond this door...
Is where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you!
Must you keep reminding me? But it's...
I'm always gonna remind you. But it's the room where I got to see your awesome new face!
You didn't need to remind me of that mortifying moment either where I said no! Is that seriously all? I feel like there should be more. Oh wait, there is more. There's this. What have we here? Oh, what? I didn't see that at all.
It looks like a sword. A broken sword.
Strange. Why would it be broken like that? Swords don't usually break on their own.
That's true.
Alright then, let's think about it in this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it on something. Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more on this later. Okay,
Oh my god, is it gonna be a
I'll see the...
we have the thing of all the badger families, right?
We do. The Proto Badger, Bad Badger, Blue Badger, and Pink Badger.
Okay, none of them, I have a stupid theory, and
What?
I feel like it's gonna be for the... Did the sword go into our inventory, or the other one?
It went to the other thing, I think.
Oh god,
This door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open. Oh, there's more stuff to investigate over here. Wonderful. Barrels. Wait, no, I was just a little up.
Doorknob handle thingy's looking pretty beat up. Wait, did me went through?
What? Oh, yes, it did.
Okay, thank God you had me worried there.
I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers broke their way in with brute force.
That's odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not even a single dent.
But how is that possible after what that officer told us?
Yeah, the lock had been used when the door was busted down. Then the lock itself should be completely wrecked.
So the lock on the door leading to the outside is undamaged. How can that be? Okay, we have more things. That's good.
Okay, no, never. Okay, I have an idea.
What is the idea? Is the idea that someone tried to break the lock with the sword?
Yes.
I was thinking that too. The panel that hid the entrance to the underground is propped up and wide open. Be careful where you step, Kay.
I only fell into that other opening once, you know.
Fascinating. So let us see. Door leading outside and the cross sword. Eureka! It's a bit strange that the police had to force their way into an unlocked room. One look at the pristine door lock and anyone could see there was not any use at the time.
But the policeman outside said it took 10 men to get it open.
Wait, maybe the sword was actually it was being used to block the door or something, and then it got broken when they busted in. A door that was locked tight despite it not being locked at all. It can only be because of this.
Oh, you mean?
Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. It took us a bit to figure that out, but, you know, we better late than never. Do you see here now the handle is completely destroyed?
And that's how the sword broke.
Okay, now it's in our inventory. I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers. Instead, we've only uncovered more questions that need to be answered. Oh shit. What is it? What? I think this was me, right?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct?
Well, it's you now. What are you doing suddenly popping out of the secret entrance like that?
This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir.
I knew it. Well, I mean, was I the one that said that, or was Jukebox the one that said that? Who cares anymore?
We Badgers also make use of it in our duties. Like, why don't you get out of there first and then we'll talk, okay? I beg your pardon, miss. Proto-Badger, get! Alright, only one more to go.
Wait, I thought that having those pictures outside of the normal locations was cheating. It's not confirmed, but the way this guy talks, it implies he's the bellboy from AA1. At least that's my fan theory. I was wondering that. I was wondering where that guy was. It seems that he was successful in rebranding the Gatewater brand for how many people get murdered around here. What are you getting all excited about?
Did you forget? The photo rally, duh! See? Look, now all I have to do is get a picture of the Bat Badger and I'm done!
Yes, I vaguely recall a contest or something of that sort. Wait, no, don't leave. We need to talk to you.
What? It's gone! But where did it go?
What happened? What's wrong?
A Bad Badger costume is missing, sir.
Oh.
Oh, is that all? No, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it.
Also, there's one right there. Is that the same one?
I heard about how they were stolen. But they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken.
What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Proto Badger, please tell me a little more about these costumes you use.
I fucking hate the eyes.
Yes, they are, they remind me a bit of my uncle, actually. What do you mean by a bad batch of costume is missing?
Why, just what I said, sir. We are 1 bad badger short. Yeah. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all times.
Okay, so because one of them is walking around the... Oh, sorry.
Okay, so because one of them is walking around the park.
The other should be in that room.
Actually, both of them should be in that room. Huh? What do you mean? Normally, we don't use the bad badger costume.
I love it that Edgeworth isn't getting this guy to unmask. After Meekin's an old bag, he's happy to interview Mr. Proto Badger. At this point, I feel like he's just like, I don't want to know who is under you. I feel like it's going to be someone bad. Do you think there are shippers in the Blue Badger fandom? Of course there are. Of course. Oh, for
sure.
Of course there are. It's probably also a significant number of furries, but I have no idea what... oh, wait, of course, they're badgers. That's the animal they would be. They don't really look like badgers, though. At all. But they're just kind of they look less like badgers than Mickey Mouse looks like a mouse.
In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. It's the stage show where the bad badger wreaks havoc around the park. And the other badgers must work together to apprehend him.
I'm speechless that such a show exists. I mean, it makes sense for the lore of these characters.
Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume. Jesus fucking Christ, my guy. Man, doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the bad badger? Personally, I can't believe it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir?
All this basically means is that the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total. Bad and Blue Badger Toxic Yowie. Freaking... I'm just... Oh god, someone must have written or drawn that, right? I feel like that has to... Like, even just for a joke.
Most likely. And are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers?
No, I don't think that's very likely.
Oh?
Recall the costumes for a minute.
The stolen ones, you mean?
No, the ones we're doing for Halloween. Well, what proves that a 4th kidnapper does not exist? That there isn't a pink badger missing?
I missed.
Is that the one?
If the line, what proves that a 4th kidnapper does not exist?
I'm just gonna. And Gray Blacklight said, "I'm just gonna warn you. This is a game." Thank you. Thank you for the warning.
What it? Is it evidence that we have, or is it in the...
Is it that? You had 4 people and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume. Wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume instead? Alright. That sounds legit. And yet the kidnappers decide to steal another Bad Badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 Bad Badger costumes, but the question is why?
Gun.
Gun, sure. Maybe. Is there anything else in this room of note?
Yes, this.
Oh yes, this is the connection here.
Oh wait, I didn't even notice that there's something off with the costume too.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, on the hand.
I didn't see that. Well, we'll see. A second Bad Badger costume. I believe it may be close at hand than we think.
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, I meant to say, I'm gonna warn you now, this is this game that is very much willing to tell the same terrible joke thrice. Like, for example, the stepladder thing. That costume in the trash. Would you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants?
You're right! Let's get out of there and take a look!
The pants? Oh, yes, that. As I suspected, it's a Bad Badger costume.
Well, minus the head, and we have the head.
And also part of the hand. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Okay, I have to make the joke. So no head?
You are delightful, Sky.
Oh, thank you.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Well, no, I just thought it was suspicious.
The head.
Alright, and I'll form the head. Eureka!
Eureka!
This is a clear contradiction of the facts!
Huh? What are you talking about? Are you gonna fill me in or what?
The Bad Badger is supposed to have a head! Wait, maybe it's not quite so clear.
Even so, it's still a contradiction, right?
Or it might not be.
You're acting really weird, Mr. Edgeworth. Just tell me if it's a contradiction or not!
My apologies. Okay, I guess that's not the one... Wait a second, is it because the hand has a... Is it because there's a hole in the hand and that the... and in the... in here that... Oh, that's the... Oh, that's the hand where the handgun would be. So someone tore the handgun off of the costume. It was, like, attached to the costume. Right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Also, Septupulanti says, I can't find any blue badger, cross bad badger, yowie. Unacceptable! Somebody needs to get on that! Yes, this. I believe what we have here is an inconsistency.
Between what?
Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand that it should be.
Oh, the gun!
Precisely. The Bad Badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However...
Oh my gosh, finally!
Yeah. Sorry. You there! Did you remove the gun from this Bad Badger's right hand?
No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume.
As I thought, the rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. Mr. Proto-Badger, the gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct?
Absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun.
He is talking like the frickin' the bellboy guy. I get something
It's
is
been a while since I've seen the bellboy, so I'm very lost.
because he had that vocal tick of going absolutely. Remember?
Oh. No, not really.
It was like the second case in the entire franchise. It's been a while.
It's been a minute. However, it can fire blanks. Wow. Why?
I think. I guess for special effects.
We need to use them for their stage show. Blanks can still hurt you.
I guess they didn't think of that. It seems our kidnappers also had a need for the model gun, my dear costumed friend. And I guess maybe he used the blanks to hurt someone.
No, we had a real gun. They ripped off the fake one and had the real one.
Or maybe he replaced the blanks with real bullets or something? Would that be possible? Wait,
no.
Oh wait, no, it can't. Wait, it's not a functioning gun. Never mind. I think we're about done with this room.
So what's next?
I was thinking Taco Bell. But well, we found a few answers, but there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Oh, that's honestly fairly common. I'm just pleasantly surprised Gatewaterland was smart enough not to use a real gun. Yeah, it seems like something they would try to do. Yeah, this is Japan, America. A model gun would be cheaper. Or a real gun would probably be cheaper. That's sadly true. Anyway, 3:34 p.m. at the Wild West. It's your boy.
Did it not go? Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, I guess.
Mr. Edgeworth!
I guess not. That's strange.
Gotta hurry, sir. Come on.
What is it, detective?
They found a blue badger costume down in the front of the main gate, sir.
Oh, that's awfully convenient. I mean, what?
Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing? There you go. That's why you gotta come to the main gate with me right now. And we hurry, sir. If we hurry, we still might be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sir.
All right, let's make haste to the main gate. To be continued. We were so close last time. I want to. Wait, but there was another to be continued last time. That was a very quick to be continued for this game.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're continuing.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's awfully convenient, isn't it just? Oh, that makes me think there's some kind of setup or something. Anyway, where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe?
Just the other side of the fountain, sir.
What? I just found that. That was. I just was here earlier. Where did it come from? What?
Is it here in the open all along? No.
No,
No, it was discovered in the tall grass back there. We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly.
And let's get down to it. I want to press
well, that's awfully convenient, isn't it just?
Yes. When I was looking for Blue X Bad Badger on AO3, I did find the tag Blue Badger / Dick Gumshoe.
Oh my god.
Of course that's a thing that exists. Anyway, what have we here?
Oh, it's another pendant. That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that? How much could they go for? And hey! That's pretty babies made of platinum silver too. This could be worth a big penny.
Wait, you can eBay it later. We need it for the investigation. Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon. Is it possible that these two...
Hold it right there. Okay. Is it our favorite wolf boy? Yeah.
Looks like it.
Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you?
Yeah.
We're There's the costume, Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth, it's like 5 feet in front of you. Just because it's partly cut off by the screen, you should be able to see it.
He's nearsighted. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's why he needs glasses later. It all makes sense.
Anyway. A pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. You sure about that, bitch?
How can you tell?
Look here and read off what you see. Lauren? Hey, it's a name! That's the name that's engraved on it. Blah, blah, blah.
Wait a minute. Wait. Lauren D. And there's a... We know a Lauren P. Oh, yes. I mean, we've already... they've already made that connection. I guess that's her middle initial, maybe? Or her maiden name? Or something?
What have you done now, Miss Kidnapper?
Wait, I think this is jumping to conclusions a little. No, you don't understand!
Who voiced him?
I think maybe I did, I don't remember. Anyway, we only had like one line before. Lolly, I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers, and that we gave you that nickname. It's not a good, oh wait, lollipops. Oh my god. Oh, I get it. I fucking get it.
Oh my god.
Lance!
You're kidding! Miss Pops was one of the kidnappers?
Yes! It was me! I held Lance hostage! Oh, really? Wait, no, I actually suspected that. But this feels too easy. What? So Miss Pops is one of the kidnappers. But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved or over. It's too early.
Hey guys, case closed.
Oh, of course you'd say that, you fucking wolf.
Get the car ready. And I mean the special one for this young lady.
The Cybertruck?
Again, Mr. Prosecutor? What is it this time?
Are you proposing that Miss Pops is also the culprit in the murder case? What happened? I thought that's not what that's not what he said at all. What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect.
We found it.
Found what?
That officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of the thick patch of grass. When did Meekins lose his gun exactly?
That's a good question. I forget. Did we establish that already? I don't...
Your country's police are a sham. Just look at how careless they are.
I mean, you're not wrong, but,
Who are you calling a sham?
The officer's gun didn't show any signs of having been fired. So it can't have been the murder weapon.
we may have terrible police, but it seems that Zhang Fa doesn't have much better ones. So Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges, I see.
And what's a brand new suspect coming? And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. As I recall, it was you who said that, right? Who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Ah, shit, I did, didn't I?
Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon?
Yes, I killed him. Okay, the way that she said that, I feel like she's hiding something to protect someone.
I can't believe it.
We bonded!
Thanks for the confession.
We had shared trauma together, possibly, theoretically. Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed.
Look at you, so sure of yourself. We've got the culprit's own confession and some very incriminating evidence.
Do you have any idea how little that matters in this case?
What more could you ask for?
I mean, remember the fifth case that we did? That we had as much of that, and there was still doubt in that. Miss Lauren Pops. Yes? I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that has happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder. But why? I'm a kidnapper and the killer! Isn't that enough? Why is she doing that? It's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if that is the truth. I mean, it's not fine if you're the one behind everything. You're going to jail, but I would. So it's not to say it's fine is not really the right word. But anyway, now then, will you tell us the truth, or is there some reason why you can't?
Rob had a change of heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you soak away as the losing mutt. Ah, you heard me. Let's hear all about the evil deeds you committed today.
That last line kind of sounded like flirting just a little bit. I don't know about you. Half of this character's dialogue sounds like flirting. The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. The butler did it. We know that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
Oh? There. Are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crime a second time.
Hang on a second. Hang on just a second. The necklace we found said Lauren D. Does the D stand for Deacon? Is her name actually Lauren Deacon?
Maybe. Who knows?
Wait. Lauren D is engraved in this pendant.
I see that they wrote it. I see that they wrote out her first name, but why is it just the D?
Maybe it's the result of poor planning.
I guess. Well, at least if I had to shorten my name, I could make it K Faraday.
Oh, that is fun.
That is so funny. That way, even if you just sounded it out, it'd still say my name, K Faraday.
I suppose I had to do.
I find it very funny that K is literally my mom's middle name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is interesting coincidences between Emma Sky and Kay Faraday. There is something interesting going on here.
Oh yeah.
I suppose if I had to do the same, I would also abbreviate it as M. Edgeworth.
Hold on. I think you should be able to to abbreviate it as M.E. Get it? That just unlocked trauma from my childhood.
Who would have thought this little pendant could stir up such a strange conversation? Okay, well, that's all we'll get from there for a bit.
Trauma.
What about the trauma? You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, it's fine, it's fine. In elementary school, we had an assignment, and the teacher's like, can you remember to write the initial of your first and last name? Me being me, I did not understand it, and so I wrote the two, I just wrote, the first letter and then the second letter of my first name.
Oh.
All over my thing.
Oh!
So I
You can imagine what it said all over.
What was it that you... Wait, when was this?
I was in elementary school, so like...
I mean, that's on them for not explaining clear enough to an elementary
No, she
schooler.
explained it. It's just because I didn't know I had ADHD, I literally forgot it 5 seconds later.
Okay,
So bad.
Did you read this? I forget.
Anyway. Yes.
Okay.
At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least respect that much.
Miss Pops, is what you said really the truth? Yes, it is! If that is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Because there's something that seems a little too improbable in her confession. What might that be?
Where's
Rasmus-
the third person?
How well did you know the victim? I've spoken with him only a few times at Lance's house. A few times, is that it? Yes. They only met a few times. I don't see how they could have trusted each other.
But if you hardly ever talk, then how can he trust you not to steal his land? That's completely irrelevant. He was planning to betray her from the very beginning.
Okay, that seems like conjecture.
Which is why he chose someone he wasn't especially close to. Isn't that right, Shana?
Yes, however, Mr. Deacon made a very poor choice. In the end, he was killed by the one he intended to betray himself.
I bet he didn't even see that one coming.
Dot, 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 lots of dots. Dot, 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 lots of dots.
They were like, they saw the first game, and we're like, there's not enough dots. Let's add more.
Yes, everybody loves dots. Look, there's even dots on her bonnet. Is that what that's called?
It's a handkerchief. Or, no, not a handkerchief, a bandana.
Oh yes, a bandana. As soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
Wait. Hang on. No.
What?
But as soon as... Okay. We had the money, and then we got knocked out.
Oh, that's right. What? Wait.
Something is up.
Would you mind telling us a little about the plan itself? Well, first we captured Lance.
Ew, how did you do that?
Well, Mr. Deacon did that on his own, so I don't quite know.
Bah!
And here I thought I knew how to steal people away.
Wait.
Oh, no. Here I thought you knew how to steal people away. Never mind. Oops.
What?
Oh, I read that wrong.
Did you? It sounded like you said it correctly.
No, I said, and here I thought I knew.
Oh, okay, I see. Anyway, it's late, but just to note, it's established Meekins lost his gun while entertaining children as the park mascot. I didn't put those two together yet.
Okay.
Meekins is... That's even worse. Anyway, yes, Septuple says, it's all about the dots. The dots, baby. Love the dots. Shudder to think she would do with such knowledge. Sorry, I don't really know, but somehow Mr. Deacon was able to contain him. All I had to do after that was wait for the ransom to be paid, but... Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. Why do you think he did? I have no idea, but maybe he'd planned on doing so from the very beginning.
Miss Pops. ...
Wait, Mr. Deacon planned to kill Mr. Pops from the very beginning? Is that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Yes. What? Why not?
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, usually that's when yes. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely. Huh? I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you. Why? We were total strangers. Wait a minute. Wait. I know. I think I got it. Wait. Where's the? We thought he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are, but despite our surveillance, he has yet to She's his daughter. I think. That's why that's why it says Lauren D. Right? Does that make sense?
We'll see. We'll see. I follow ya. I follow ya.
Also, Zora Cruz says you should play Clap Clap. It's a horror game. I've never heard of that. What's that? It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over money. Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you? What do you mean by that? You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence. This proves that Mr. Deacon wouldn't have been able to bring himself to kill Miss Pops. Okay, do I share the pendant or the police or the dossier?
Pendant.
What? Okay, I think that might have been the right one. Why are you showing this to me?
So what about the pendant?
This pair of wings, along with this piece of evidence, shows who you really are! Oh, okay.
Pegasus?
And the dossier. But does that really have anything to do with the pendant? Okay, I guess
Heck,
not.
of course not!
I suppose not. Okay, the other there's something that is very clearly connected to the pendant. This pendant is the key that will open the door to the truth. This pair of wings along with this.
A horse!
Yes.
Pegasus!
Yes, the Pegasus! The horse and the wings Pegasus! These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, you're right! They are the same color and they're even made of the same material.
I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Eh? Shall we give it a try?
Wow, it's totally Pegasus!
But why? Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's? They were bronies! Of course! That is the key to this! And that is the ultimate key to this is that Colin Deveray was a secret brony. Well, a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be. But what? No, that can't be!
So the two make a set. It's just another trinket. It's not as though this changes anything.
You lack imagination, Agent Lang. Very well, I'll show you this evidence. This is the piece of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant. Okay, now the dossier. Right?
Yeah.
Take that!
Yeah.
Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man. His real name was Colin Deveray, the name that is etched on the horse pendant.
What? An alias?
I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somehow in order to live. And it makes sense given what is written in Mr. Deveray's dossier. What I really wanted to point out was this. The specific section is what reveals the true meaning. This. Take that. Mr. Deveray had one daughter, and her name is Lauren Pops. That's a lie! That person was not my father! He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. ... You still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot?
God damn it, did it not come through?
No, it didn't. That one's better. And what is so funny, Agent Lang?
You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you?
I know you are, but what am I? What are you trying to say?
You think you're thinking is much too innocent. After all, I thought of another possibility.
And I've decided that one's fact. Is that so? Well, let's hear it. Another possibility.
And that you, the two of them, are father and daughter. Croak.
Oh, I'm actually with Lang here. Edgeworth's logic is kinda non-logic-y. He was too good a dad to kill his daughter. I mean, I guess. Anyway, Sky.
But it's possible that they both knew that fact. It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the house of Amano, and the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Why didn't you say that? My scenario is perfectly probable as well.
I guess. So this is his version of how things might have been.
You don't have any proof that either didn't know of their true relationship, right?
And you don't have any proof that they did. You know? Oh, no.
You mean they knowingly committed the kidnapping as father and daughter? That's right. That's one really rotten family.
Is that really what happened? I better take a good hard look on the evidence. Okay.
Wait. Oh no, the dossier!
What about the dossier?
It says how they were surveilling. We thought he might head for where his wife and still daughter are, but despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up. So that means the police were watching the house.
But they didn't know. But they didn't know it was him. Yes, if they were surveilled, so I suppose, yeah, that. Agent Lang, about this piece of evidence.
Oh great, that wasn't it. Longji says, confidence is like a soul, and words without confidence are but empty shells. You wouldn't waste your breath on words you have no confidence in, Miss. You shouldn't waste your breath on words you don't have confidence in, Mr. Prosecutor. Although it's just as bad to say something in full confidence and be wrong.
Also, Zora Cruz, I apologize. I'm not, interested in a relationship at this moment. And Sky is taken.
What?
Oh,
God.
Anyways, I think you've got one angle to play against Langhay overlooking. Yes, I seem to be missing something. Although it's just as bad to say something in full confidence and be wrong. Ugh.
Are you gonna let me lecture you about your self-confidence like that?
I don't need to be overflowing with self-confidence, I just need to think rationally. Yes, also that's parasocial, and that's like a whole thing, that's not good and whatnot. Anyway, ignoring that,
I'll keep an eye on that now.
After all, I only need to be confident in the facts! Okay, what else? What else do we have? There's this love letter, Nigerian. Well, what is the connection between Viola, between the Tender Lender Company?
No idea.
Okay, should we press on more things?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. You think they knew?
Yeah, I don't think only the victim knew. I think the girl realized it as well. They both knew who the other person was, but they had to pretend they didn't.
Because he was on the lam?
You got it. The victim couldn't exactly go around flaunting who he was. Furthermore,
one is a butler and one is a friend of the sun, you mean?
we thought that was their best shot.
Is that what you honestly believe?
Of course.
You mean how they plotted this, to commit this crime as blood relatives?
Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair.
The butler and the girlfriend, no one would ever suspect that they were in fact family.
Yes, and from the very beginning, they painstakingly practiced those roles well.
Wouldn't you say my scenario is completely possible? I believe you're being a bit too overconfident for someone with no evidence.
Am I? Because I don't see you presenting any evidence to the contrary.
Sorry, without evidence, we're stuck in a stalemate. Agent Lang isn't wrong, his scenario is certainly a probable one.
You better hurry up and do something, or Lauren's gonna wind up looking really bad.
I know, but first things first, is Agent Lang's line of logic factually correct? Two of them really knowingly commit the crime as father and daughter. Hang on. Okay, list of attractions. Autopsy. What is it that what? Then what is it that do you have any ideas?
I am stumped.
Okay, I'm so confused. Is it something related to the note? Is that, wait, sorry, what was that? Oh, thank you, Ocean and Jake, for subscribing, if you happen to be watching at the moment.
Ooh.
Let me get
Wait, do you have alerts on for that?
Yes, I do.
That is so cool.
Yes, it is very cool. Is it the love letter?
It can't be, because that, and I feel like that's not part of this.
But it has to be connected somehow. It's not a direct item in evidence, but your investigation of the hideout tips you off to something Lang's missed, and you can prove it. But how? If it's not evidence, then what are we supposed to do? What was in the hideout? Is it the... Is it the missing model gun? Wait, no.
No.
How would that be connected? The prop sword? No, that's not...
Press everything, I guess. Or did we already do that?
I thought we... Well, I don't know if it pressed this. Precisely, and what father would ever willingly kill his daughter?
I've seen a lot of things in my travels. And I can tell you that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I didn't know my father, so... I mean, I did know my father for a couple of years. That isn't in the court record, but you can still get there. But then how? How do I get... If there's not some... But the court record's all we can do. We can't... Memory serves, your target is statement 4.
So this one?
Okay, what is it about the meetings? There has to be something on the contradiction. Is it the... There's always something with a contradiction. Is it the love letter? I don't know. No, of course it's not.
It's not. It's not.
And now we have to...
please be direct.
Okay, I'm sorry, we're stumped. I don't know what it could be. What, Think, what did we see in the hideout?
Is it because of the third?
There's 4 things there's 4 costumes missing.
There were 3 people!
There's 3 people involved.
How do we do that then?
How do we prove... What here proves that there was 3 people?
Go to the question mark one. No.
2 of them work together, and if there were more than 2 kidnappers, then what? But what here decide... Wait, they might head for where his wife and sole daughter are... Wait, where's the wife? Where's the what?
They stole 3 costumes, okay.
This... Oh, it's that one. I knew that. I was just testing you. I was kidding when I said that I didn't know what that was. This kidnapping wasn't planned by just 2 people alone.
What kind of proof do you have of that?
Quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers.
3?
Yes, it's a magic number, they say. 4 costumes were stolen from the Wild Wild West area's back room. We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout. But as for the other 3, we can assume they were being worn by 3 different people. We also found a set of 3 cups and 3 folding chairs that we use in the hideout. It all clearly points to a 3-man group. The best family bonding experience, murder! Yes, of course. That's just normal, wholesome family activity from where I come from. And I believe that this 3rd person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping.
Who? Who is the mastermind?
I present to you the brains behind the kidnapping. Miss Oldbag!
Oh my god, that'd be
I wish. I fucking wish that was the one.
Wait, go back to Lance's profile.
Kidnapping victim escaped from the kidnapper's hideout and was found at the stadium. How did he escape, I wonder?
Did he kidnap himself?
Maybe.
Take that!
Aha, we got him.
Lance Amano?
Yes, this abduction was in fact schemed up by Lance himself. Recall what he said when he appeared before us.
Did you see the faces of your kidnappers?
No, I didn't see their faces, but 2. One was a woman. Oh, right, he did say that there were only 2 kidnappers. However, there were 3 kidnappers, which is in direct contradiction to what he said. But I know I only saw 2 people.
This guy was being held hostage. It's possible he couldn't see all 3 of them.
Oh, the underground tunnel, of course. Ah, yes, about where you're being held. I have my doubts about what happened then. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive? I really don't remember much anymore, honest. If I don't tell you at least something, you won't believe me at all, will you? Alright, let's... this guy. I was kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in that room, blindfolded the entire time. The kidnappers suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. I answered cuff, but it was a stroke of luck they left me alone. I made my escape and ran away from that room as fast as I could. The underground passageway, I presume.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I really didn't want to recall that horrible ideal, but now you believe me, right? No? Not quite yet. How can you not? Why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes?
Because he's a prosecutor and because they're all like that.
I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth. And should they be interpreted to be cruel at times, and so be it. There's a sticking point in Lance's testimony. Let's see what he offers up when I push a little. Okay. So, I suppose we need to press then. Can you tell us about when you were abducted in a little more detail? It was a strange morning. I felt like I was right in the middle of a great calm. Where were you where were you when you experienced this calm? Our family garden, of course. Where else could it have been? Well, excuse me for asking. This child is more princess than prince. Well, excuse me, princess! How's that, taking a walk to shake off the morning blah? And out of the blue, someone from... Wait, what the hell did he mean by that? What did he mean he was more princess than prince? What?
I have no idea.
Was he making an excuse me princess reference? I don't... Then out of the blue, someone behind claps a hand over my mouth. You didn't see your attacker. They must have used some drug to knock me out. Because before I knew it, I was off in La La Land again. When I woke up again, I was in the kidnapper's hideout already, all tied up. Had me shut in that room, blindfolded the whole time. By that room, you mean the room in the kidnapper's hideout, correct? Yeah, but I was blindfolded the whole time, so I didn't know that until I made my escape. And you're in the same room as your kidnappers. He spoke in hushed tones, but I could catch bits of their conversation. It's definitely two people. Why were we alone? I was so scared. I could tell they were nearby, so I didn't dare make a move. Being kidnapped really tires me out, you know. Kidnappers suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling. Kidnappers disappeared? The room fell into a sudden silence. I'd been left behind like an unwanted mutt. More princess than prince, I think they were going for Lance as a spoilt and official brat rather than a cool guy. Ah. I mean, I've known a couple princes that were spoiled and effectual brats, but what do you mean by unwanted mutt?
Pointless question. It's not like he's gonna tell you anything new, you know.
It's a poetic simile. You should learn how to use them too. You may look refined on the outside, but it's no good if you're not refined on the inside as well. Like if you can create your own breeze. Also, can I point out how insistent he is on one of them was a woman thing? Lauren didn't sell him out, and he's driven home her responsibility every chance he gets. Yes, what a dick. My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone. With those cuffs on your wrists, I suppose you are still cuffed in that case. I am well aware of how I am chained to reality. That is not the question. I couldn't find the key, so I'm afraid I'm stuck like this. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Even though I escaped from that jail cell, I'll forever be a prisoner.
Oh my god.
I feel like this guy has a Tumblr account.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I made my escape and ran away from that room as fast as I could. How did you manage to escape? I just wanted to get out of here, but the door laying outside was locked. Edgeworth would know something about being a princess while being blindfolded. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my, oh me, oh my. These are getting more complex, but still accurate. That's why I had to use the underground passageway to make my escape. I remember our escape to be equally as hard.
He
needed a what?
He needed a key to open the fucking thing.
Oh yes. Oh, this guy has multiple Tumblr accounts and reposts his own stuff across them. Of course. There's an invaluable piece of testimony. I won't let it go unexamined. Door leading outside was locked tight, so I had to use the underground passageway. The underground passageway, you mean the one that staff uses to travel unnoticed? I suppose that's what it's for, but I didn't run any staff members on my way out. Once I was up top, I was busy trying to find a member of the police. And that is when you found us congregated at the stadium, I suppose. Let me ask you then, how did you get a hold of the key to the underground door? That was easy. It was hanging right there in the room on the wall. I do recall a key hanging on the wall right beside the table.
Boy, does that bring back memories of our situation and how we made our escape.
Indeed, and although the door on the floor of our room led to an underground room, the door on the floor of the room next door had a secret passageway. Sweets. Hello, Sinjem. What are you referring to in terms of sweets? A secret passage. Oh.
Secret passageway under a theme park. Ooh, that just sounds like so much fun.
I wonder, is there something off about the way Lance made his escape?
Yes.
What?
But what is off about it?
What about the sword?
sword?
What?
What about the sword and it
Oh,
being
right.
in,
Oh, right! Because the door wasn't actually locked at all, but it was just blocked with a sword that was jammed.
Yeah.
You say that the door leading out was locked, but was it really? What? He just... You could get out of those handcuffs anytime. No, only if
Those
it
are
was
fake.
funny. Only when it was funny.
Oh my god. We're talking about the room behind the saloon front, right? Look, I heard it took quite a few men to get that thing open, right, Sheena?
Yeah, that's correct. And take a look at this.
What is that, a sword? It's not especially reliable one if it's broken like that.
Allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is that the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by the sword, which was used to jam the handle. Lance, even though your hands were cuffed together, you could still use them. If that's the case, then why did you not simply remove the sword and escape? Why didn't I was disoriented. Yes, that's it, but, Oh, yes, that's it. I didn't notice it. As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie! You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like the victim. You did not, in fact, possess the key to the door. He's grasping those handcuffs, the sign of his imprisonment and pain, like the sodding water wings. Yes. He's literally playing the victim right now. You did not, in fact, possess the key to the door. That is why you used the prop sword to improvise and create a prison of your very own. You've been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now. I wonder if you forgot something very important along the way. And what would that be?
A motive. What else? Do you honestly think that upright pure boy like him would hatch a completely pointless scheme such as kidnapping himself?
Oh, suddenly you care about motives? You didn't seem to care about motive before, when it was your culprit. This proves that Lance did indeed have a motive to commit this crime. The Taylor Lender Company that
He needed money.
he needed money to pay back the creepy girl. Oh yes, there is a sign in the background that says sweets. Yes, it seems to be in disarray though. Put simply, Lance has a very urgent need for money. This is hardly your typical love letter. It is in fact a collections bill. Appears our upstanding boy is accumulating quite a debt. Isn't that right, Lance? Ugh.
Looks like it's hard being the son of a rich man too. Must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your old man, huh?
It must be funny in a rich man's world. Alright, I give up. I abducted myself. Lance!
What the?
It's over, Lolly. In this life, we were really bound to our fates after all. All I wanted was to go with you to a new town, somewhere where no one would know us. I wanted us to be well off with that $1 million, but now that dream is over. Oh, Lance! Why don't you just ask your dad for money?
Yeah. Also, look at what Satupo Anti said.
Sodding. Sometimes I forget you're British. Yes, sodding is a nice word. I don't know what it means, but it sounds interesting.
It feels like a cuss, like an old-timey cuss word.
It definitely is, but it's a powerful sounding one. Then are you giving yourself up? Yes, I plan to run away from this world with my Lolly. Please stop calling her that. Oliver even helped us with the plan, but then he had to go and stab us in the back. He turned on you? Maybe he didn't want to split the ransom money, that's my guess. Happened almost right after you made the drop-off. When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control. We left him inside that room as Lolly and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up. Lolly left first in the blue badger costume. That would mean the person Officer Meekin saw was Miss Pups. I want us to be well off with the $1 million. I'll stick a pipe in it. Edgeworth just pointed out the tender lender loan. This guy's already trying to spin it and sound noble. Yeah, I mean, why did he take out that loan in the first place? What? I'm so was that part of this plan? Or, that would mean the person Officer Meekin saw was Miss Pups. But right then, the old man just had to wake up. I was careless and he tackled me pretty hard from behind. And Oliver put on a bad badger costume, took the suitcase with $1 million and ran. I contacted Lolly right away and warned her that he had a gun. I had no idea if they were related, so I thought that it could be only end badly. Wait, so you knew? So you knew about this?
Holy shit!
I still don't believe it. That person was not my father. Because if he was, I just killed my own father.
Why are you taking scissors to her hair?
I guess that's her quirk. I don't understand why, but Lolly, then there really was you? Yeah. Munty, must be funty. And a rich man's, is that a reference to, like, Kid Icarus or something? I thought Okay, so is she actually... So I guess she is the killer? What? Just because Dad's rich doesn't mean Lance himself has a ton of money, but he seems like the guy who likes fancy stuff. But I mean, I feel like he could just... I mean, his father doesn't seem to care about keeping his money too much. So I would think that he'd... So, like, I think that he would be able... Like, if you just asked him, I feel like that could have... I feel like this could have been avoided. That man was not my father. I mean, because at the stadium, there was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with $1 million in it. But that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead. That's why I used the gun I got from Lance. There was a gunshot. The other person crumpled to the ground, and I ran, scared for my life.
Huh.
So it was self-defense.
I think the big picture is finally coming into focus, don't you?
Yes, but I think we don't have all the pieces yet. Lolly, forgive me. I didn't think it would turn into something so frightening. If only I could have protected you. All I did was take a... How could I have suspected that taking out a loan from the mob would have ended poorly for me?
So, Miss Pops, she shot her own dad without even knowing who he really was?
If what she says is true...
Why do I feel like Kay would enjoy young adult novels really much?
Oh, yes, she absolutely would. Like, she's living a young adult novel right now.
Are you saying she's lying? Also, I think you skipped a line accidentally.
What, did I? What, if she was... No, I didn't.
I didn't hear you say it.
If what she says is true,
Okay. But why would she lie about something like that? What purpose would it serve?
to protect someone else? You'd be surprised how often people lie without even realizing it themselves, Kay.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, there was that one time that I thought that I killed my own father, and I actually didn't. This is bringing up very traumatizing memories for me specifically right now, but you know, what I mean is, listen very carefully to her confession once more, and you'll see.
Okay.
The man was not my father, I mean, because of the dating. Okay. There was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the $1 million in it.
That was the ransom money, wasn't it? Yes, that's how I was able to identify Mr. Deacon almost immediately. It was all thanks to what Lance told me. And what did he tell you? Well, he called me on my cell phone and told me Mr. Deacon had betrayed us and he run off with the ransom money. About how he had a gun. That Badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead. Well, you're able to clearly see the gun. Yes, I got a very good look at it when it was pointed at me. But she's living a young adult novel right now. She even has plans to expand the Yatagarasu with 2 more beautiful young lady thieves. That just screams romance plot, no? Yes, it does. Also, Septuplante says, oh shit, I think I actually get it. Well, good, because I'm still kind of lost, but...
Yeah. I'm trying to think this through, because something ain't right, and I can't figure it out.
This is kind of my fave bit of the case in terms of just good writing. It does seem much better written compared to a lot of the other things in this game so far. Yes, I got a very good look while it was pointed at me. Oh, Father, why would you try to shoot me?
Do you really think a father would shoot his own daughter, Miss Edgeworth?
I don't know.
I don't want to believe it myself.
But it's true, my father's left arm was raised with a gun in it. Pointed straight at me. I'm about to die, I thought... Wait, left?
It's the right hand!
He's right-handed.
Wait, hang on, let's check the thing. Does it say if he's left-handed or right-handed by chance?
Yes, it did, in fact. It said that he's right-handed.
Oh shit, who's left-handed then? That's right-handed,
No.
yeah. Who's left-handed?
I feel like we saw someone who was left... I feel like we established someone else was left-handed earlier.
Yatagarasu Yuri?
Yeah. Yatagarasu? Yuri Tagarasu? We'll workshop it. Wait, Miss Pops. Please calm down and take a deep breath. And then, would you allow me to please hear that last statement one more time? Yes, of course. That Badger pointed the gun in his left hand at me. Yeah, he's right-handed. Which they thought was, that... I'm not sure why they decided to have that be on his thing, You're saying when your established deacon wasn't left-handed. Yeah, I misspoke, sorry. I have here a dossier on your father. According to this, your father was right-handed. Ah, then the person pointing a gun at you from atop the stage was not Mr. Deacon.
Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. I think you need to take a refresher course. The Bad Badger has a model gun attached to his right hand. Which is why the only hand who he could have held the real gun with was his left. Oh, but the thing was ripped off! Isn't it possible that it went down like that?
Agent Lang, while you're paying attention to what Miss Pops was saying, then again, I suppose I can't expect someone who has never set foot in court to catch it.
Enough with the smugness! Out with it already!
Miss Pops told us earlier. There's a Bad Badger pulling a suitcase with $1 million in it. According to you, the Bad Badger had the gun in his left hand, which would mean that he was pulling the suitcase with his right hand. Is that correct, Miss Pops? Yes, exactly. I'm sure it was the Bad Badger. It had those huge sunglasses on its face.
Well, if that's the case, even I can see there's a huge contradiction.
Yes, Miss Pops claims to have seen the Bad Badger, yet the Bad Badger had both of its hands full. These two pieces of information contradict each other, so one must be wrong.
Both,
Both hands were not occupied?
Wait, sunglasses? Who has sunglasses?
Well, the Bad Badger for one.
No, not characters. The Badger's family, I mean. Oh, okay. Okay, it is the Bad Badger. Okay.
Yes.
Both hands were not occupied then?
I suppose? Holding a gun in his right hand as he pulls a suitcase with the same hand, isn't it possible for a right-handed person to do both things simultaneously?
Introduction's full of one too many conjectures, don't you think, Mr. Prosecutor? Okay, that fucked up.
Okay,
Fuck.
no, it wasn't. My gut says both are correct, but I don't recall for sure, just a gut instinct. Didn't you already finish this case? It would appear that both of the Bad Badger's hands were
both are
occupied. What?
Okay, it has to be both are correct then. Maybe.
These two pieces of information contradict each other, so one must be wrong. Psych, actually! They are both correct!
Impossible! That just leaves us with an irreversible contradiction.
Miss Puff's
It wasn't
entire
the Bad
statement
Badger that Jesus
rests on
Christ!
the fact that she saw his sunglasses and beard. What if that Bad Badger wasn't wearing pants on his lower half? This proves that there was... What? Wait! What? Hang on, what?
I'm so confused!
This proves that there was a way the Bad Badger to freely use both of his hands. What was he... What was he carrying the suitcase in his pants? What? Or its lack thereof? Was it...
Wait, go back to that one.
What was he?
No, the fucking question mark one.
Was he? What was? He was likely
wearing one.
Was he carrying the suitcase with his dick? What? Is that what we're implying? I don't think it is. That's the only.
I know a thing or two about not wearing pants.
That's all I can think of. What the fuck?
I
What is happening? What?
I don't know.
What? The model gun was ripped from. Is it this?
Maybe? Get your head on straight, Mr. Prosecutor. That doesn't show me diddly squat shit.
I knew it. What I saw was just a mirage. Wait, no, I can explain. Give me a second. Okay, Miss Pop said this Bad Badger had a gun in his left hand, and the suitcase in his right. But the Bad Badger costume has a model gun attached to his right hand. So what created this contradiction about what hand did what? Wait, no, it was the... Okay, so it was that it was ripped off. It was the... What, Wait, isn't that what we just said? Maybe... No, it wasn't. Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay. Save.
Okay, yes, we're saving. Somehow. Wait, how do we...
Wait, no.
Save.
Options?
There we go, yeah. I hope that doesn't, ruin, my chances of getting the achievement for beating this without story mode, since I accidentally turned it on for a second.
Hang on. Oh, shit.
This one, this save file. I think the angling for the Badger Bible shows some of the badges look similar. Wait, what? But neither of them have sunglasses or a beard, unless maybe they thought it was the Proto-Badger? Wait, no.
Take that!
Okay, no, it's not that either. Jesus, what else could... What? She saw his sunglasses and beard. What,
Caught the other badger head. This one.
This one?
No, the other one.
This
Yeah.
one? No, we
Yeah.
just used that one, I thought.
No, we did the pamphlet.
Did? No,
Oh, wait,
no, we didn't.
Shit! Fuck!
Okay, no, the missing head.
Take that!
The costumes have two parts to them, a head and a body. Yeah,
Oh, I get it now.
the head Miss Pop saw was probably really the head of the blue bad badger. However, it's not possible that the body was. Is it not possible that the body was out of an entirely different badger?
A different badger.
Yes. So to put it more bluntly, I believe it was the lower half of this badger. Well, the proto badger. Probably. He
Yeah?
was the one who tried to kill us.
Take that!
What the heck is it?
It's the Proto Badger. Yes, and it's a simple matter of process of elimination. Miss Pops is wearing the blue Badger costume, so we can eliminate that one. And the pink Badger is of the wrong color, which would have been incredibly obvious. All that's left is the Proto Badger costume. Miss Pops, who is the one who wore the Proto Badger costume? That would be Lance. Wait, so she shot at Lance? What?
Are you saying what I think you are? That Lance Amano donned the Bad Badger's head to pretend to be Mr. Deacon? On top of which he plotted to shoot Miss Pops while wearing that hideous thing?
The stage was set up in the stadium was nothing more than a setup. The stage that was set up was a setup. And its purpose was to lead Miss Pops into believing she committed murder. Standing there in front of Miss Pops and pretending to be the victim. It's all done so she could pull the trigger. I have no idea what you're talking about. Me neither. So it does boil down to Lance wasn't wearing pants, which is why he was behind this. I'm okay. Why exactly I had to do all that, huh? There's but one reason. Lance Amano, you are the real culprit behind the murder of Mr. Oliver Deacon. What? No! That's slander! Take it back! You take it back right there! And yeah, here we go. Lance Sodding gaslit Lauren into thinking she killed her dad. Oh, that's a new low for this series. Just out of well, I mean, not really. I mean, that's what freaking Von Karma did. Just out of curiosity, Lance, which is your dominant hand? I'm left-handed, but what does that have to do with anything? Why wouldn't you just lie in this situation? It depends. According to Miss Pops, her attacker held a gun in his left hand.
Because one-handed doesn't prove a thing. And besides, now you're just being absurd. It's not like the Proto Badger is bulletproof. One misfire and he would have found himself dead, right?
Objection! Of course, logically, if he'd been shot, he probably wouldn't be here with us. I believe he'd thought of that as well and prepared accordingly, and this should be all the evidence you need. This is how Lance made sure he wouldn't be hit by a bullet.
Is it the missing gun?
Maybe. Oh wait, wait, the gun. He gave the gun to her that only fires blanks. Right? That would make sense.
Yeah.
Take that!
We found one half of a Bad Badger costume in the hideout, a broken one. It's not the same one that the victim was wearing, plus it was missing something. That something is a model gun that the Bad Badger carries, which can fire blanks. What? Miss Pops, where's the gun you use now? I didn't mean to press that. I threw it away into the sea. That makes it a bit tough to verify what it was. Although I believe we can safely assume that it was a model gun in question.
I heard enough. How you been spouting so far is pure conjecture.
Oh, it disconnected for a second. That was weird. Sky, can you still hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can still hear you.
That was the thing I figured out earlier. It was a gun full of blanks. Because of his staged crime scene, you had to have that entire conversation with Old Bag. So that's his fault! God damn it! I hope he gets thrown in prison. I admit that as long as the model gun is lost to us, I can't prove I'm right. However, I can say that the probability that I'm right is very high.
Okay, let's pretend you're right and that the murder at the stadium was a fabrication.
What if when you know what would be great if she was like, she threw the gun into the sea, but then it was then suddenly someone comes up and is like, hold it! Actually, I found this gun in my rowboat that I was conveniently rowing back in, and that's how Phoenix shows up into the story. And
Oh my god.
or maybe Pearl just found it in the sea, and that's why she was looking into the water, or something. That would have been a great way to connect those. Did you read this?
Yes.
Okay.
In that case, where do you think the murder really took place, Mr. Prosecutor?
I don't know yet.
I knew you were full of it.
Wait, what was that about a monkey's paw, Croak? What? However, I do believe the murder took place during an earlier time frame. Hold it! Please wait a second, it's simply not possible! Because I saw Mr. Deacon after he was restrained by Lance! What, she saw the victim in the state of being restrained? What? It came back to the hideout long after the other two. At that time, Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. He tied Mr. Deacon securely to the beam in the room next door. After that, the two of us put on our costumes and made our escape. What? What?
You know how we got knocked out and we got chained up in the other room?
Wait, did she think we were Mr. Deacon?
Didn't she say that we were in costume?
I suppose? So Mr. Deacon must have oh, this is you.
So Mr. Deacon must have escaped after the two of you left, right?
I thought that it'd attract too much attention if we left together, so I left first. We planned to meet up again at the stage in the stadium, but then, as I was walking through the park, I got a call from Lance on my cell phone. Oliver managed to escape. It looked like he was waiting until I was alone. Yeah, we figured it out immediately. Okay, cool. He also stole the gun from me at the time. Then the murder happened. Mr. Deacon must have overheard their plan to meet up on... Oh, this is you, sorry. Yeah.
Mr. Deacon must have overheard the plan to meet up at the stage. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, Miss Pop saw the victim with her own eyes. Which means that the victim was still alive at that time, wouldn't you agree?
Why does that sound wrong to me? There must be something amiss about this account. Let's see if it's interesting to me that Edgeworth does not actually know who kidnapped him yet at this point. He didn't even see the proto-badger. So we know something, but we need to deduce it for him, and we still have very little health left. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, save.
Wait, no, we're not on story mode. Wait. Fuck, does it think that we're on story mode? I only took... No, I'm not on... Just because I hit that button by accident, like, just a little bit, now I'm locked on a story mode. Damn it! Do I have to restart this all again to get that achievement? What? I'll deal with that later. I came back to the hideout long after the other two. That time Lance had already subdued and saying...
Hold it!
You are sure that it was Mr. Deacon that you saw? Yes, I'm certain of what I saw. Did you go into the other room to check? Lance said it was best if I didn't get too close to him. Lance, he's such a kind soul. Then are you telling me you did not confirm that it was Mr. Deacon for yourself? I checked through the slit in the door that separates the two rooms. It had a bad badger's head on, so I'm absolutely sure. That just had to be Mr. Deacon. She saw a bad that was the head that we saw in our room!
Yep.
Captive had a bad badger's head on, so I'm absolutely sure it was Mr. Deacon. Miss Pops, the person you saw was not Mr. Deacon's at all. Huh? The person you actually saw was this person!
Yeah.
It was me! Huh? The person I saw was you, Mr. Edgeworth? I always thought it was a bit odd. Why would the kidnappers abduct me even after I'd handed over the ransom? It's not as though I saw the face of the kidnappers. If I were them, I would have just taken the $1 million and ran. But in the end, there was a point to it all. It was to make me look like Mr. Deacon. And if that was the reason for which I was abducted, then I believe we can assume the victim was already dead that time. Well, Lance, am I right? You showed Miss Pops a person, namely me, with a bad badger's head on, and then made your costume to escape together, or so you pretended. Huh? What do you mean you pretended? Okay, this doesn't work, but it makes too much sense that someone looked at Edgeworth and thinks, Daddy! You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Huh? What do you mean he pretended? Exactly that. I believe Lance watched you escape and then doubled back to the hideout. Probably to come and remove the bad badger head from my unconscious self. And to create his fake prison with the prop sword. He then escaped via the passageway. Hold your tongue, boy. Don't get caught up in that tidal wave of words coming out of you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, sorry.
Don't get caught up in that tidal wave of words coming out of Mr. Prosecutor's mouth.
Tidal wave? That's not on theme.
Oh, we've heard a lot come out of you, but I've yet to see a shred of evidence.
Wait, we've shown you a lot of evidence. What the fuck?
The victim's betrayal and subsequent detainment. All of that could have happened while you were out cold.
That's right, you were out for quite a while, Mr. Prosecutor. Even if that were the case, Miss Pops would have still seen me tied to that beam. I was scared of Mr. Deacon, so I didn't go into the next room. So I really have no idea if you were in that or not, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, it would seem we can't prove a thing. Yes, we can! We proved a lot! What? Wait, who said that? What?
Oh, was it the old man?
Maybe.
Because he's right there.
Also, I said your line by accident.
Oh, it's alright. Oh, okay. Please wait.
Mr. Amano!
Oh, Miles, my boy. It looks like you're really giving it your all. I'm gonna go with this for now. And Lance, it's not good to cause trouble for others.
Dad!
Let's see. You're the one in charge of the investigation, correct? Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry my son has been nothing but trouble. This probably won't make up for anything, but I have some evidence for you. Oh, do you now?
Is that what I think it is?
It's the Bad Badger costume that the victim was wearing as a gun!
Oh, it looks...
And a gun!
It's very wet. It must have been thrown to the sea, too.
I couldn't wait for the police, so I went and found these myself. Appears they were disposed of in the sea! Is there no one in this country who actually obeys the law?
At this point, no, I don't think so.
There now. Now, Agent Lang, please calm down.
What the... What? Oh.
What the heck is that scrap of paper?
This appears to be a letter from the Chief of Police. Please allow Mr. Amano complete freedom to do as he sees fit, it says. What?
The Chief of Police? What the? Who does he think he is?
The person who wields the highest authority in this area.
Oh, there. Now, there is no need to be so upset. I'm not a cop from this land.
Evidence for a rich man whose father is the main suspect, totally not biased or tampered with at all.
So I'm not bound by the laws of your country. Yeah, you fucking are.
Yes, you are. You extremely are.
Now. This wasn't meant to strong-arm you into anything. It's just a request. I'm only asking that you please respect the laws of the lane. Can't really say no to that. However, returning to the topic at hand. It doesn't matter who found the evidence. Its value remains unchanged. Alright, now let's take a look at the new evidence. I've already got the results back. I have a special forensics research lab that I'm on good terms with to conduct the tests. They verified that the blood on the costume belonged to Oliver. As for the gun, the only fingerprints they could find on were yours, Lord!
What?
Disappoint me, Miles. I can't believe that you would cause my son such stress and heartache. Thank goodness I was able to find the final pieces of evidence.
There's something very funny about this rich man's word.
With this, you have no reason.
This has all the authority of taking blood samples in red Solo cups. Yes, exactly.
This, you have no reason to push my poor boy around.
That's it? These are the case-making pieces of evidence? Ha! I'll be the judge of that! I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny once again! Okay, well, what's this?
Bullet hole. Looks like it's kind of burnt around the edges.
Wait, those burn marks were left by the gunpowder. This is a most important fact.
Why is that?
Because it is proof that the victim was shot at point-blank range.
Also, what's that shot of glass in the head?
Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, I thought that was more water. What is this? It looks like there's something inside the costume head.
Hey, these cool. I think it's really valuable.
Sorry, but they're just pieces of a mirror. The broken mirror. What? Yeah, Lance tried to rip off $1 million from his dad, and his dad's still closing ranks to defend Lance and frame Lauren. Eat the rich! Eat the rich! Yes! Yes, let's do it. Let's just eat this guy. I'm a demon. That's a thing. I have no moral qualms about that. Yeah, fragments dead. Okay. What else?
The
The gun. Could this gun be the actual murder weapon?
And I
Yes,
guess
that
that's
was
it.
every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Well, are these the most definitive pieces of evidence you ever seen?
Thank you, Dad. This should be enough to convince even Mr. Edgeworth over there. Okay. Make no mistake, there are fingerprints on a murderous gun, and they proved it was Lolly who killed Oliver, but Oliver was also after Lolly's life. So Mr. Edgeworth, even you must see that Lolly was only acting in self-defense. The fingerprints on the weapon, huh?
Helpful.
Look, Mr. Edgeworth, all I want to do is save Lolly. But in the end, all I can do is watch on as she takes punishment for her crimes. That's maybe all you can do, however. Still have a case to solve and a job to do. The job of unraveling your insidious lie. You wound me. You won't believe me, even after in the face of all this evidence? Okay. Okay. I'll press all of this again. I'll save again.
Yeah.
Fucking hate that story. I just pressed the button for a second. That shouldn't count.
Hold it!
Those fingerprints, are you sure they belong to Miss Pops?
There's no mistake about it. Though through my connections, I had the best forensic techniques money can afford. Wait, where's Emma?
I find that to be a bit peculiar. Oh, you're good. I see why you're looking for this. I find that to be a bit peculiar.
What are you trying to make an argument with me?
What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Yes. Frankly, I don't believe that Miss Pop's prints should be on that gun to begin with. And the reason why Miss Pop's prints should not be on the gun is...
The costume?
Oh, right! Because there's the... What?
The one with the boxes. Next to Amano. Oh, we're gonna be fucked.
Okay, the in-sync yes was badass. Wait, thank you, even... Wait, what did we do there? Did we do that? Say yes at the same time?
Maybe?
I forgot, but thank you for whatever we did. Dang, okay.
They changed costumes, that's what she said. No, that's not it.
It's pretty damn cool. Man, I wish I could remember doing that. Or whatever,
I feel like it's the stolen costumes, because that's like the only thing we have. The boxes.
Okay. Oh right, because if she was wearing the costume, then there wouldn't be fingerprints, right? Simply not possible for Miss Pops to have left any prints on the murder weapon, because while she was at the stadium, Miss Pops was wearing a costume. Huh?
But there's no mistake! We found fingerprints!
Well, Miss Pops, do you remember touching the gun at all at any time? Ah, yes, as a matter of fact, I did hold it for a bit back in the hideout. I handed it off to Mr. Deacon when he and Lance left for the haunted house. To retrieve the ransom money, I suppose. And there you have it. That is when Miss Pop's prints found their way onto the gun. Do you understand now, Mr. Amano? The fingerprints do nothing to prove that Miss Pops is a murderer. But you still have anything that proves she isn't the murderer, do you? You seem very adamant on insisting that your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer. Oh, Lance. What? No way. I'm incredibly worried about her. But that doesn't change the fact that you don't have any evidence, right? That's where you're wrong. I have the evidence. What? How? The story that Miss Pops killed the victim at the stage in the stadium. The whole affair is simply not true because that was not the real crime scene but a setup. This proves that the real murder was not committed at the stadium at all.
The glass?
Right, yes. Probably. Also, the Emperor's New Podcast says, I'm Ace, but I have no interest in being an attorney. That's a good one.
Take that!
This piece of evidence no, that's wrong.
Shit! Oh, clip.
Oh, there's a clip. Is this the in-sync yes you were talking about?
Yeah.
Ah! That was so good!
Wait, what?
That was so good! What?
It's still loading for me. Hang on. What? Okay, I'll have to look it up.
Oh my god, that is awesome. That is awesome.
I'll have to look at that later. It's not loading for me, but thank you for clipping that. Also, I think this is new dialogue.
Okay, Mr. Prosecutor, I'd have to rate that piece of logic to 0 out of 10.
0? It's at least a 6.8 out of 10. At this rate, Lolly is gonna wind up getting arrested. Must remain calm and think clearly. Murder did not happen at the stadium. In the scenario where the victim was up on the stage and Miss Pops is down below, there must be something that invalidates it.
Oh shit. Save.
Okay. I cannot save at this time.
Okay, is it the glass then?
We just said you tried the glass.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Thinking about it, were there any attorneys in this series that seemed asexual? I can't think of any, but I haven't played 2 or 3. Let's see. I mean, I think it's possible that Lana Skye might have been. But wait, no, was she an attorney or was she was a chief prosecutor? Because she did mention that she was specifically intellectually attracted to Mia Fey, which makes me maybe that could have been possible. What's going on there? That's a possible interpretation of that. Do you want me to weigh in? I remember this one. Yes, please do.
Please, we need it.
Lana intellectually attracted to Mia Sky. Yes, that's what I'm. Emma mentioned that, not Lana. Okay, well that's possible. That's the closest I could think, because Godot definitely is not, and Franziska maybe. I could see it possibly. But I don't know. Do you have anything to weigh on this guy?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, there's more attorneys to meet in the future, so we can see. We will find the ace attorney. Just,
Crow, come on!
The
Okay.
recovered Bad Badger costume shows that Deacon was shot at point-blank range. That disproves that oh, right, yes! But how do we...
What? Go back to the gun! Go back to the gun!
The gun? Right.
No, okay, it doesn't say that.
Is it
go
his
to the
corpse?
bodies. We're fucked!
It's not in the evidence. Why is it not in evidence? It should be in evidence. It's the head on page 2. Oh, yes. Okay. The journey of the Ace for the Ace Attorney. Watch new episodes every Saturday. Let's take another good look at the costume the victim was wearing. I believe you'll see why I insist he was not shot at the stadium. This is the part of the costume that proves it.
The bullet hole.
The burn around this bullet hole was made when the victim was shot at point-blank range.
Miss Oldbag saw it. The stadium really was...
Yes, she saw two people, but they were separated by a distance. If the victim was indeed shot from below the stage, there shouldn't be a gunpowder burn. Ugh!
Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants Prosecutor! Since you seem to have all the answers, why not tell us where the real crime scene is?
Lance set me up to look like Mr. Deacon back at the hideout. That's the case, and the murder must have happened prior to that.
Haunted house!
And the location where Lance and the victim were just before I was imprisoned was... The broken mirror! There was a broken mirror there!
Woo!
Got it, I know the real scene of the murder. Now, if I had to take a shot at Ace Attorney, Baron von Zeeks is probably the shot I would take. I don't know much about him yet, but we'll see when we get to him. Also, the journey of Ace Attorney is somewhere else that rhymes. Wonderful. Ryonosuke and Susato, for the pair that are implied to be Nick's ancestors, are both very gay, in my opinion. It was the haunted house, right?
Yes, haunted house!
I think it's not unreasonable to assume the murder took place in the haunted house. The
haunted house?
Yes, and I have proof that it is highly unlikely that the victim was killed there. The shards of glass.
The glass, yes.
These were inside the costume that the victim was wearing. They're fragments of a mirror.
A mirror? And what does that have to do with anything?
Indeed, you don't exactly expect to find pieces of a mirror inside a costume.
Yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous.
However, there's one place I can think of where there's a plethora of mirror fragments, and that is the haunted house. Lance Amano, I propose that you killed Mr. Deacon with the I propose that you killed Mr. Deacon with the revolver in the haunted house. This is a Clue reference now. That's fun. After that, you stole the blue Badger-mobile to move his body to the Wild Wild West area. The timing of when the blue Badger-mobile was stolen confirms this is a fact.
No more, say no more!
Sorry, Mr. Amano, but I cannot do that. Okay, so you all of your points that the thing of the series, all the characters are so gay. Franziska definitely seems like a lesbian. The fact that Franziska is definitely a lesbian does not cancel out the idea that she is also asexual. She could be like homo-romantic and also asexual. That's a possibility. You are all forgetting this possibility. Like Sky is asexual and bi-romantic, so so we can personally attest to that. We have the evidence here, so your theory is faulty. Objection. Evidence and whatever not. I did that wrong. Anyway.
Be quiet! Yes, please do something! Stop that boy from speaking anymore! Ernest Amano, correct? I mean you. Now be quiet, Gramp! How dare you! I don't need words. The only thing I require is the evidence. Decisive evidence. And to call these mirror bits decisive is a bit presumptuous, Mr. Prosecutor.
What?
Shut up! Wasn't there a mirror in the kidnapper's hideout?
Yes, there was a mirror there. A mirror that's for the haunted house.
You see, it is possible that the fragments got in. Isn't it possible that the fragments got into the costume there?
With Agent Lang, there were no fragments on the floor, so the probability is very low.
Probability? Long she says, on truth's past, the word probability does not exist. The only thing that does exist is definitive proof. Question, Mr. Prosecutor, is do you have the definitive proof you need?
Also, hang on this. While I agree with that, I feel that the GAA characters are GAA-y-er than average. I'd contend that they're at least they're the least ace in the series in how they interact with potential romantic partners. Alright, I'll take your word for it. I haven't played those games yet. The Emperor's New Podcast says, I'm hetero-platonic ace, if that's a thing. It sounds like it's a thing. I'm not as well-versed in that, but it could it could be a thing. Also, keep playing games with mirrors in them. Yeah, there's a lot of mirrors in the games we've been playing this week. Did you read this?
Right. Well, Mr. Hedgeworth, do you?
Do I have solid evidence that proves the murder took place at the haunted house?
Save!
The answer is no.
See? So since you don't have any, shut up!
I don't have the evidence yet, but sudden the murder occurred around the time I turned the ransom over. That time the people at the haunted house besides myself were Lance and Mr. Deacon. It's totally fine, Septuple Anti. Don't worry about it. Anyway, if I can prove that the murder took place in the haunted house, and prove Lance's guilt in connection to the murder...
Now, Mr. Edgeworth.
Agent Lang, I have a special request. Oh my god, is there another section of this?
Yeah.
I'd like to prove to you that the scene of the crime was indeed the haunted house.
Asking the werewolf for permission!
Because I don't really have a choice if I want to find the truth.
Alright, permission granted, but you're not to touch a single thing, got it?
That won't be a problem.
It's a little pixel hand.
That, yes, it's just waggling like that. That won't be a problem. All that's important to me is that the truth is brought to light. Doesn't matter by who or how it's done, as long as it is.
No, you're good for two Lance, right?
Shinna. Oh, yeah. I'm here.
Put in the paperwork for authorization immediately.
There's another section of this. You are getting close to the end. I think you wrap this stream. If we're gonna keep going, I might need to get like a snack break, or something.
Yeah, it's almost 4.
Understood. I'll go get the Gatewater Group's approval. What? Who said hold it?
What was that? Now. Let's hold on for a second. There is no need to obtain approval.
Mr. Amano?
Agent Lang, if you would please take a look at this. What is this? Shinna!
It's the deed to the haunted house. The deed. Also, the Emperor's New Podcast asked, like a haunted house attraction or a real haunted house? At this point, it could be both.
Yeah. Read it out loud.
Gatewater Land Inc. hereby bequeaths the property known as the haunted house to Mr. Amano for the lump sum of $1 million paid full in cash. What? Wait, can Lang not read? He might not be able to. That would
What's
explain
up? I'm
a lot.
Jared. I'm 19 and I never learned how to fucking read.
Yes, both is good.
Oh, as you can see, I am now the legal owner of the haunted house.
Are you?
Are you kidding? When did you? I ran into the owner of the park earlier and we made the deal almost immediately.
Well, that's suspicious.
How quickly things moves when you can prepare $1 million in a blink of an eye.
Wait a minute. Where did you get those $1 million? What? Wait, that $1 million you paid, don't tell me it was...
Oh, that's right. This disgusting suitcase belongs to you, doesn't it?
Wait,
no,
so you
no, it doesn't. Throw it in the trash.
So you stole our money?
I don't have any more use for it, so you may have it back now.
You used the ransom money?
My Lance is a good boy. He not even apologized for the kidnapping a bit earlier. So I do believe that I will forgive him. After all, he did return the ransom money. That's the way things are, so if you would please discuss things with me from now on. Discuss? What is there to discuss?
Oh, right, it was his money originally, but still, that
Why
seems...
permission to enter the haunted house, of course.
That's sus. We were busy listening to Lance's story. Mr. Amano was out there preempting us.
Permission to search the haunted house is denied. End of discussion.
Oh, right, he can only read Zhengfa, Ian. That makes sense. I will forgive him and frame the filthy poor girl. Yeah, that's what's up right now.
Agent Lang, I want to arrest that girl. And Miles, you should hurry on home now, my boy, before I really lose my temper.
Mr. Amano definitely has a deck stacked in his favor here. What should I do? If I leave it like this, the truth will be lost forever.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
What do you say? Do you want to keep going or finish this? Keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, give us a moment. I need to I need to get we're gonna break for a second. I need to get a snack. I'm hungry. We'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Sky, are you still here?
Yeah.
Alright, are you ready to continue?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get this party finished. You can't get permission to investigate the crime scene, then the truth will be lost. Hold it! Oh.
Hold it, hold it, hold it!
Okay. I thought it said, sign said gate hater at first and was confused. What kind of name for an amusement park is that? It's not... Gate water seems slightly less, or it doesn't seem much better.
Edgeworth, what are you doing facing out? Have you forgotten? There's only one thing you should do at a time like this.
Go home and watch Steel Samurai? And what is that?
When the people are in a bind, the hero of justice appears to save the day. Look, you'll just leave it to me. I am Kay Faraday, the second of the great Yasugarasu.
I thought you were a thief, not a hero.
The Yasugarasu is noble and is always a thief of justice.
Well, that's... Of course!
Enough information, I can recreate the inside of the haunted house with this. Plus, then if we factor in everyone's testimony...
You can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money! Kay, you genius! You'll be able to figure out some new information through this. It's worth a try. Agent Lang?
Ah, so you want us to use your little toy? Be my guest.
Okay, hang on. You're all about to witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. I love her. I love her so much.
I love Kay as well. Detective Gumshoe! Is there a copy of the haunted house's blueprints among the police's reference documents?
Yes, sir. We got it just in case we need it for the kidnapping case. Alright, I'll put the haunted house data, then... Get fucked, Amano! Well, what is this? Where are we?
It's like we're inside the haunted house. I think I watched an episode of Glitch Text that was just like this. Also, Septuplanti says Edgeworth would know something about using a little toy. I know, I have a feeling that he can take bigger ones. Anyway, sorry, what was this? Even if we can inspect the real location here, the path to the truth slumbers here. We can successfully navigate my way using logic, it'll ultimately arrive at the truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene.
Hey, what should I recreate first?
You haven't figured it out yet?
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't, but I'm gonna make you do all the hard work.
It's like we're inside the haunted house, okay, and that's not normal, because it's a hologram of the haunted house. That's the situation. Very well, I'd like to inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by my abductor. Two of them were definitely in this place at that time. You can verify that and it may provide me with a new lead. I just come into the hallway after leaving the money inside the dining room. At that time, I saw a badger slumped over on the floor at the end of the hall. It's the holodeck? Yeah, it basically is a holodeck. It's a portable holodeck that can recreate testimony.
All the way down there.
I also thought it strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set there for atmosphere.
That sword! That sword! That sword! That sword! That sword! That sword!
Oh! What? Oh! Oh, it's the sword that was in the door!
Get fucked, Amano! Do you know which badger it was?
No, it was too dark to tell. All I saw was its silhouette. What era/region does this game take place in? This game takes place around 2019, I believe, in an alternate universe version of California where Americans were never racist against the Japanese, so that they were able to immigrate here, and that it's a mix of it basically it was originally in the original version it took place in Japan. But then they localized it to be in America, and so to explain away all the Japanese stuff, they created this convoluted backstory about it being an alternate timeline. Also, it's 2019 as portrayed by people from 2011 that don't know what 2019 was actually like. It's not complicated at all.
So I guess I'll just program a badger silhouette in it for now. Okay, programming complete.
Then I started walking towards the exit.
And that's when you were struck from behind, right?
Yes.
That's odd. And the hallway is a dead end. Where did your assailant come from?
Fun fact, if I recall correctly, due to timeline shenanigans, Little Thief has to have been created in 2012 or earlier. Very advanced technology for 2012. How the hell did Kay program something that fast? I guess she's just a programming whiz. Or maybe Little Thief is just very, user-friendly. There's only one location I can think of. I believe my assailant was lying in wait here.
I guess it was behind us.
The badger.
So...
Yeah, the badger. I mean, we know it was the badger.
Take that!
That doll I saw wasn't really a doll, it was in fact a costume kidnapper. Yeah,
so he used the costume as a perfect camouflage to blend in with the rest of the house.
Yeah, and she programmed The Wiz, the musical. Precisely, he waited until I'd made the drop-off and was about to leave. Then, just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I can think of no better hiding place than this.
Hey, not bad. I'm beginning to think I should steal this tactic from myself.
Just don't use it to do anything criminal, Kay.
I'm going to.
What else would she ever use it for? Well, Lance. What are you asking me for? As one of the kidnappers, I figured I should give you a chance to confess first. I was one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything. I didn't come up to the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left Oliver in charge of picking up the ransom money. You didn't set foot inside? Isn't telling the truth, or is this another lie? Alright, then you're claiming it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted me. Yes, I'm sure it was him.
I'm putting the new info now. Mr. Deacon was the bad badger, right? Well, we saw the proto! The badger has a gun attached to its right hand. Oh, to change it so the weapon is in its left hand.
But that's not how that wasn't the truth. Now to verify the facts for recreation. That's not true, but they don't know that yet. Didn't recreate the weapon.
Exactly recreate something I know nothing about. So tell me, what were you hit with?
The attack came from behind, so I have no idea, but I doubt it was someone's bare hands.
Okay, then where were you hit?
I was hit on the right side of my head, just above my temple. It's a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious.
Oh, sounds people. Wait, there's no way someone holding it in his left hand could hit his right. That would be
very clunky. Why?
The way that he has it up, when he swings down, it'll hit his left head, the left side of his head.
Yes. Also, why are you smirking like that when you say it?
It's just your imagination. Now let's see. I wonder if there's anything in the hallway that can have been used as a weapon. I'm looking for something the culprit could have used to hit you with. Oh, I wonder what.
It's a sword. I have it. There was indeed one such object lying here in this hallway. A prop sword.
Are you talking about this thing here?
Yes. Although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait, yes, it's possible that the culprit took it with him after using it on me.
To leave no evidence behind, right?
Correct. It may be worth more than a thorough examination yet.
Luminol.
Okay.
Because he said he was bleeding.
Oh, right, yes. The culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so a fingerprint analysis is useless. Let's run a luminol test. It's possible that some of my blood found its way onto this. Agent Lang, may I ask if your cooperation in this matter?
Like I have a choice. Shinnok, call the lab boys.
Where's Emma? Understood. Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear that the beta's blade is spotless. Seriously, where is Emma? She was only in that one part.
Oh.
What?
So it must have been the left side of the prop store that hit you then, right? Okay, I'll update the recreation with this new piece of info. It still doesn't make sense.
I want to rest some time and inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? God damn it. I feel like it totally should have healed us in between the to be continueds.
Oh, wait. Can you save now?
Yes, I can. Okay. So, we know that this is wrong.
Yeah.
But what proves that it's wrong?
Is it the fucking dossier? No.
No.
Since we're so low on health, should we just look at a thing?
I mean, we saved already.
Yeah, but
Nothing is straightforward in this entire game.
okay, Bad Badger.
When you activated sorry mode, you activated hardcore mode. This isn't story mode. This is well, I mean,
I think it was a mistype.
Yeah, we misclicked well, yes, but I think she meant story mode, but we only clicked story mode for a second, and now we're locked into that. Now I can't get the achievements. It's annoying. Anyway, story mode is basically when the game plays itself.
What if we just do story mode for a second so it can do it for us?
No, I don't. No, that's cheating. I don't want to do that. Although cheating would be quite evil, but no, we're not doing that. No, I'm better than that. If Jukebox can do this without story mode, then so can I.
Let's look at the sword. Does it say what kind of, like...
Culprit hit me in the right temple with this.
It's left-handed! It's right... Oh my god!
Wait a minute, why is story mode the mode that locks achievements? Because it's the one that just for people who just want to experience the story, so it plays automatically, and so it's easier. So the blood doesn't match up, does it? No, it does not. Is that it?
Please be that. We fucked.
Finally, I found a clear contradiction of facts about this sword. Except for a bit on the left side, this prop sword is absolutely spotless. However, the culprit uses his left hand, the blood would be on the opposite side.
The opposite side, huh?
The culprit held the sword in his left hand, then the sword's right side would hit. Present sword on the sword, but why? That's dumb, but whatever.
Oh, we did that. I see, but the blood on the left side of the... But the blood was on the left side of the sword, right? Which means that he used his right hand to hit you!
Exactly. This prop sword has a large hand guard attached to the hilt. It'd be impossible to hold it with two hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Therefore, it couldn't be the left hand or both hands, it must have been the right.
It's the right-handed swing.
Not yet, Kay. There's no sense in changing anything yet. Why not? You change the parameters to the right hand, it only creates a new contradiction. Changing the prop sword to be in the culprit's right hand would conflict with what? The fact that it's not a...
The gun?
Yeah, Yeah,
The prop gun.
This one?
Take that!
Please beat this one. Please beat that one. Please.
The bad badger already holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition. Yeah, that works.
Wait, then what else? If it wasn't in his left hand or his right hand, it wasn't the bad badger.
It means that the one who struck me could not have been the bad badger. Are you paying attention, Lance? Mr. Deacon could not have been the one who struck me. Well, I thought I needed the Bible, but apparently I didn't. Which is good. The Bibles and demons do not mix very well. Which leaves you as our primary suspect. Fine, it was me. I hit you. Appears that you lied to me yet again, but see how quickly they catch up to you, Lance.
Wait, isn't Lance left-handed?
Ah, yes, but that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. Well, you see, firing a gun with one's non-dominant hand is difficult. That level of dexterity isn't required to swing a prop sword. How does that even work? Is it sewed to the costume's hand? Yes, it is. Because they, another piece of evidence was that it was ripped, the gun was stolen, ripped out of his hand. Also, blanks can still be lethal for what it's worth. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, but I guess the people making this game didn't consider that. Okay, please input this new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say the Proto-Badger?
You got it. Here I go.
Now we have a faithful recreation of the situation around the attack on me.
Alright. All we have to do is examine the new recreation and...
Oh my god, what is this guy dealing with now? And what exactly is so funny, Agent Lang?
That amusing little gadget sure packs the punch, right, Sheena?
Yes, it was all I could do to hold my laughter and...
Hey, don't make fun of a little thief, you mean old werewolf. You and Mr. Edgeworth bring out the best in each other. You guys are a little fun, but now it's my turn. I sat quietly by, listening. But the conclusions you keep spewing don't whet this wolf's appetite. There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time.
I guess not.
Is whatever information you put in there, right? Well, when you put it like that and put it that way, your suspicions are wrong. It's not your fault, so I'm gonna let you in on this. There is a trick to this haunted house.
And what may that be exactly?
Beyond what your tiny imagination can produce. Shoulda.
Here you are. Oh my god, Lang, shut up already, or do you want me to call you H. Libido? That's a reference to a thing.
Now then, what you missed, girly.
Also, Emperor's new podcast says a badger, mushroom!
It's written right here in this pamphlet. 7 wonders of the oh wait, that's you.
7 wonders of the haunted house, a disappearing badger.
What is this? Say that someone around here is fond of theatrics. As you can see, they set a doll down at the end of the hallway for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you saw was just a stupid doll.
Or maybe it was a person that was disguised as a doll? How can this be? Also, why do we not take a pamphlet?
Theory about how to being your attacker right out the window.
But that can't be Alright, maybe the culprit hid the doll somewhere. And then he lay down and pretended to be it instead.
If a criminal couldn't hide himself in the hallway, how could he hide a giant doll? Now, do you get it now?
No.
Thanks to your presumptions, your logic started off weak and led you to the completely wrong conclusion.
Okay, but we know that this is the right thing, so how the frick do we prove it? Come!
Now get off your high horse. Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay. I wonder if you could please input the new information for me.
You don't know when to quit, do you?
I can't quit, not until I can declare that I've found the truth. And neither can we. Agent Lang, for the additional information, you have my thanks.
There you go again. We'll see if I care. Okay, I'm updating the recreation now. Can we please get our health back?
Okay,
That looks really weird. Look at how it changes from the blue badger into the proto badger all of a sudden.
the slumped over badger was just a doll. Where was my attacker hiding?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out, right? So come on, Miss Edgeworth, let's go!
Yes, let's... This recreation can't be right, which means there must be a contradiction somewhere. It's a replica of myself.
You were totally oblivious when it was, so what was the...
Yes, I suppose I'm also to blame for what happened to me. It's incredibly dark, which is all the more reason I should have been more alert. I vow to never be caught by surprise again. It's the proto-badger who struck me. I suppose I should really say that it is Lance.
Are you gonna get him back?
I need not to resort to violence when the lawsuit I plan to bring to court will suffice.
Really? Because I would totally have decked him right back. Someone steals from me, I steal something from them. If I get hit, I hit them back.
If I get paid,
If I get paid, if I get repaid, I return the money. That's the secret to how a great thief works. Why would you fucking return me?
Her third statement doesn't seem to be of much benefit to her survival. Also, Sinjem says
Exactly.
Lang is being tsundere.
Yeah.
The only way to counter a tsundere is an even more tsundere. Okay, what else is here? The mirror. We can't see ourselves in the mirror. Is Edgeworth a vampire?
You take a look around, it almost feels like more like a house of mirrors.
Wait a minute, it's just a hologram of a mirror. Of course, you can't see through it. Indeed, who had ever heard of this many mirrors inside a haunted house before?
Well, at least we know this is the real crime scene thanks to these mirror shards.
Oh!
Hey, wait, these shards. There's something different about them.
Oh?
The ones we found earlier are thicker than the shards from these mirrors on the wall. And look, there's some sort of design on the back too.
Yes, tsundere final form! Pieces from that costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could be that pieces are not pieces of these mirrors. Okay.
I know the answer.
Is there... You do?
I do, because I remember from that series.
Oh. Yes.
So I know exactly what it is.
I don't remember that part. This is where the proto-badger shows up in our recreation. Yes, now the question is where did he come from?
Yeah, there's no place to hide in our current model.
There must be an inconsistency somewhere.
How do we get to it, though? That's the thing.
Pieces of a set of armor on a pile here.
Why do you think they almost have, Why do you think they almost always have sets of armor inside haunted houses?
That's a good question. I suppose this sort of interior design is meant to bring out a sense of the abnormalcy.
Why do your explanations have to be so hard to understand, Mr. Edgeworth?
Abnormalcy is not a really weird, hard sentence.
Now try and explain it again, but this time so that even a thief like me can get it.
That's my
Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old.
Haunted houses are weird. So are suits of armor. Do you understand now? I'll take that as a yes. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Wait. Hang on, pull up the Bible,
This blue badger is just dull for use in a haunted house.
I bet the one who killed this blue badger was the bad badger, right? Look at the strap, look at the strap.
Bible, it looks like they are each other's worst enemy.
All because of one's ally. Just look at the strap of the blue badger!
Yes, there's a strap! What about the strap?
See which shoulder it's on?
Yeah?
The left shoulder!
What's your point?
Look at it outside. Anyway, all because of one's ally of justice and the other one's vile criminal with a gun.
Perhaps they were just destined to battle each other. Much like the steel samurai and the evil magistrate. This is just like Blorbo from my shows.
What shoulder is this strap on?
It's on that shoulder, I guess. So, but
no, it's not.
It's on the other side. I meant. That's what I meant.
Boom! We figured it out. Something's up.
Edgeworth knows a thing or two about leather straps.
Oh my god.
This spot so connecting to any of the evidence I hold.
Yes. That Bible.
Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this blue badger.
Huh? Like what?
The way the belt is on him is opposite of how it should be. Did you make a mistake?
That can't be. I inputted the image data exactly as it is in the pamphlet.
So the people printing the pamphlet made a mistake. So then why is the blue badger dressed up in reverse? Anything else here? Wait.
I think okay, go to the...
Wait, this isn't checked off. The blue badger in the pamphlet photo is in reverse to the regular blue badger. Why? There must be some sort of explanation.
Logic!
Blue badger in reverse, the mirror shot. It's a mirrored haunted house. That's the point. Wait, how does that prove anything though?
You know what happens when you look at yourself in a reflection?
Yeah, it's reflected, but like what is that? How does that help our case?
It's reversed.
How does that help our case though?
It's a mirrored look.
But why? What does that have to do with the case?
Do it! Just do it!
Okay, I will, but I still don't get it. Kay, do you remember what you said earlier?
What I said earlier about what?
About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors.
A house of mirrors? Oh! That would explain the reverse or the mirror image.
Yes, this blue badger might be nothing more than a reflected image of a real one. Why would they take a picture of the blue badger in the mirror? That's what I'm wondering.
Then was the blue badger you saw just a reflection?
When I looked down this hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror... Oh! It's a trick of the light! It's like they do this in the Disney Haunted Mansion. They like use mirror tricks to make things look like they're more ghostly and stuff. It's really cool. It's an effect called Pepper's Ghost. It's like the you know, like in the Haunted Mansion they have that like dancing that ballroom segment of the dancing ghosts. They use they use mirrors to make them appear ghostly. That's like a thing. It's super cool. However, if there was a mirror...
Oh, then it would actually form an L shape, right?
Precisely. I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black, and there was a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway.
Wait, why build a place like this, build this place like that? Sounds pretty pointless to me.
Okay, this house is just another attraction at an amusement park. They create a mirror wall for a very specific purpose when I can point out to you. This was the reason they built a mirror wall. Okay, what,
Shit.
Well, now what?
Shit. Fuck.
Okay,
No.
Okay, but okay, again, how is this related to the case? I just thought this was a really cool, like, bit of theme park trivia. Oh, okay,
You can try it. I'm so worried.
Oh, it's the pamphlet. It's the disappearing badger. It's like, yes, because the badger was supposed to disappear.
Okay, this one,
And that's the thing. As it's written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger.
You mean they built the mirror for that trick alone? But you said you saw the badger, so it was definitely still there.
That was true at the time. However, doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in the flash. Dim the lamps? No. Or move the mirror wall? No, that would be difficult.
Move the blue badger?
No, that would take too long.
Save.
Okay, yes, I will save. Yeah, this case does update a lot of old evidence. Dim the lamps. All they would have to do is dim the lamps.
If it's completely dark in here...
And you wouldn't be able to see the badger anymore. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah... Wait, hold on! That's completely pointless! You wouldn't be able to see anything at all, not even where you were going.
Is that necessarily a bad thing?
If it is, it negates the point of the attraction.
You put the wall on hinges. Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
I better rethink this.
Okay.
We don't even lose health! Okay, move the mirror wall. To remove a reflected image, simply move the mirror. First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. Then, beyond where the mirror was, an empty hallway had to be created.
Oh, so when they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror.
Then, when they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again. This explains why the other side of these fragments have a design on them. Oh, it's to match the wall.
And if the pattern is the same as the other walls in the hallway...
Then when the mirrors close, it would blend in with the rest of the walls. This is the mirror trick that the haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit.
Huh? How so?
Think about it, Kay. There was a place where that was outside of my field of vision. The culprit kept out of sight by hiding here. Right here.
I guess behind the mirror.
Oh, wait. Oh, yes. That. Or that. Yeah, yes. Right. Yeah. Yeah, here. There was a very large blind spot when I cannot see beyond it was here. my assailant hid on the other side of the movable mirror, then you wouldn't be able to see him.
He didn't even need to do anything to the Blue Badger doll.
Exactly! All he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror.
Wait, hold on. I just thought of something.
Yes?
Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now? In reality?
Since we have a few shots of it, we can probably assume it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? Because we found the inside of the victim's costume. That would mean that the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Wait, that sound...
Leave the money and go now.
Oh, right. That sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, I'd like to input some new information.
But
Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me.
sure, what do we need? So what do you need anyway?
If you could first recreate this hallway just before I entered the dining room.
You got it.
The writers totally just wanted to talk about Pepper's ghost and made up an excuse to. Well, I'm glad they did, because it's a really cool effect. And this is probably the most clever thing in this entire game so far. Now this, I believe this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although, at that time, I thought it was but a single straight hallway. Holotech now with real-time reflections. And then I went inside. It was around then that I heard the sound of a mirror shattering.
You heard what? Then?
Yes, I believe it was then that the mirror was broken.
Okay, so then when you stepped outside into the hallway again...
The mirror wall should no longer exist. Okay, please recreate that.
Got it.
I'll just press delete mirror wall right here.
Wait, but with the mirror gone, then the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go in his proto-badger suit, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ha! That's easy enough. The mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway.
I think that this about wraps it up. Looks like we finally solved everything.
Do we get our health back? No, not yet! An even larger contradiction is now reared its head.
Huh?
Perhaps you did not notice, this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. The inconsistency between what I saw in the recreation lies... What?
I
don't,
don't know.
Yeah, I don't,
The body or the second person?
Okay, these things need to be labeled better. What? I forget. What? So...
A is the culprit.
And B is the badger, I believe, right?
Pretty much. Oh, God.
And E is Edgeworth.
Edgeworth. Oh, fuck.
Edgeworth saw a badger in what's now an empty hallway.
Oh!
Oh,
He
right!
saw the body!
He did. There was... So,
At the
here...
end of the hallway, at the end of the hallway.
End of
At
the
the end of the
hallway,
hallway.
yes.
Take that!
Okay, take a good look at the end of the hall.
Oh, there's no blue badger there.
Exactly, the blue badge that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point on this long chain of logic, the last remaining contradiction.
Heal. 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 So let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, you saw a badger, right?
And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery badger. Wait, no, what?
Do we pull the, that one. No. Go back to the badger head right there, up above.
What?
Victim. Victim's caught. That's who it was.
Oh! Oh! I get it now. The badger I saw was in actuality the dead victim's body! It's the Afton Gambit! Ugh!
What?
Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my a final, decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off, and you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death to Mr. Deacon.
No!
Maybe it was due to their infighting, or perhaps it was the life-shattering bullet, but no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror wall was broken.
You were in the house at the time, right? Are you telling me you missed the sound of a gunshot? It was point blank!
Objection! There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time, all for theatrics, I assume. The Afton Gambit? Yes, William Afton! He hid the body in the mascot costume. The gunshot must have blended right in. Now then, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house? Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him? It was you, Lance Amano! You were the man behind the slaughter! I'm sorry. It's not like I had a choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung up with you. He shoved me to the ground and straddled me. I fought back as hard as I could, grabbed his gun, and I shot him. A bullet must have went through his body and shattered the mirror. If I hadn't taken his gun and shot first, I would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He escaped from jail. See, that's justified self-defense.
That's me. My boy was trying to protect himself.
You know, at first I thought the FNAF parallels were surface deep, but the game has gone so far the way to prove me wrong. Yes, this is very... I would consider this a clear homage if it wasn't made like several years before FNAF was. Must have been a bunch of loud sound effects too. To mask and blend a gunshot. Yeah, it must have been. Wait, does that mean that Scott Cawthon may have ripped off this game? No, probably not.
No,
Unless...
no.
Unless... Edgeworth would know about being straddled by an older man. That remains to be seen and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you.
As if you were in charge around here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. What did I have nothing to do with the murder? The only person you should be arresting is Lance.
Dad!
Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easily, Ernest Amano. You tampered with evidence so that you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. It's really touching. By the way, do you know why I'm really here? How could I possibly know the answer to such a asinine question?
Well, I assumed it was for the kidnapping.
You warned me. I came all this way across the sea just to see you, you know.
You came?
You came to see me?
What's that supposed to mean?
I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago.
A case from 10 years ago?
What's the name you use here for that case? Yeah!
It's known as the KG-8 incident. The KG-8 incident?
Oh, so you remember it. That was mentioned in the first one, shit! And you'll recall the trigger in that case was the Amano group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an international smuggling ring.
Smuggling? There's that word again. Something is connecting all of this.
At the time, the person that was arrested as the ringleader was her dad!
Oh.
He got saved! I fucking knew it!
Oh.
I fucking called it!
Oh my gosh.
It was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Devore.
Ah, father?
Even though you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. Devore. I suspected that you were involved with the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Devore was arrested in place of you, which is why he broke out. You hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for silence on your little dirty secret. No. Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Pretend to be ignorant all you want. We're taking you down to the precinct anyway for a nice long chat. What
Hold
now?
it! Who is holding it? It's so convenient.
Who the heck is that?
It's so convenient. We can just keep pitting our crimes on this one family. Pores are so useful. Oh,
not him!
oh, this fucker.
I'm down to the precinct if you don't mind. I forgot how I did his accent. And who the heck are you? I'm Jacques Portsman, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Fuck off.
Ah, Jacques! Thank goodness you're here. Don't jerk me around. This is an Interpol case, so keep your paws up on my suspect. Sorry, but I can't comply. I've got the backing of the prosecutor's office.
You can't just show up in the last 5 minutes and be like, oh, this is my case now, actually.
See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court.
And welcome to the wacky fun of this timeline. Yeah,
So if you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great. Oh, now how about a handshake to seal the deal? Sorry, but I hate prosecutors. The whole lot of you! Guys, arrest the two suspects!
Yeah, you haven't proven this guy guilty yet, so... Yeah, I guess so, but... Sir! Alright, well, good luck to him, I guess.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, is it? I'd like to thank you.
Thank me?
Yeah, I worked so hard to fulfill my goal. Lazy bitch. Hey, is that any way to thank someone? What the heck is that supposed to mean?
What? I thought if you did that, you just automatic plot armor? If you did what? You be the prosecutor of this case, or,
You were so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. So how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? God, why is he hot?
The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I'd follow.
It's no use pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Amano in the smuggling ring, right?
What?
What?
No, I would never do such a thing. Wait, showed up in a store you weren't involved in, I mean. Isn't that how people who complain get what they want? I'm not following your logic. Also, congrats to Lang for just ignoring Japanifornian law enforcement and arresting the Amanos anyway. Yeah, well, they were guilty, I guess. Probably.
What the heck? Orange's never wrong.
Are you sure?
In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with the ring.
It was probably Jacques. Ah, so Agent Lang suspected my relation to Mr. Amano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude.
On top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right?
Don't remind me.
There were non-stop rumors flying around about forged evidence with that guy.
Yeah, he also killed my dad.
You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors up too, are you?
The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed.
Oh, don't worry. Not only you, the whole lot of you can't be trusted. Prosecutor who never lost in 40 years, every defendant must be found guilty. Fueled by that kind of thinking is it any wonder that the courts produce nothing but falsities and lies?
Well, yeah, but we caught that one guy that was doing it, so now every problem in the legal system is fine now. It would seem that his estate extends beyond just me. Oh, you think? Prosecutors, the courts, why is this man so angry with us all? Edgeworth, are you aware that most people do not like lawyers? Are you aware of that? I don't know how you could not be aware of that, but it seems like you're not.
Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. So don't you forget it.
Also, is there any point in this series where you go up against Mr. Right? Not in these games, sadly, although he does have some cameo appearances. He appeared earlier in this stream, actually, but he was just in the background. Please, wait! Agent Shina. Why does Agent Lang hate all prosecutors so? Also, Septuplante says, Edgeworth, you do remember you have falsified evidence in the past. I thought they kind of retconned that with case 1-5, that actually, no, he didn't actually. That was just all rumors, or he was framed or something. Lang is the head of the long-horned House of Lang in Zhangfa. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were of Lang blood. Were? What do you mean by that? Aren't they still? They were revered, but that was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. And it was all because of the courts. How can that be? Oh wait, you meant the series in general? I don't actually know if there's a time when we actually have to, like, our player character has to go against Phoenix Wright. I don't know. I've never heard of that. A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence when the Lane detectives found that evidence's purity was tarnished and cost the Lang's family its honor and trust. But not all prosecutors are like that. Hashtag not all prosecutors. Even so, Lang will never respect the court again, or any prosecutor. And yeah, there's never anything solid on Edgeworth falsifying evidence. 1-5 has him flat deny he ever falsified stuff flat out. So maybe it was just because of the reputation of his adopted father, and him just acting like a general smug asshole that made people think that. So Agent Matt Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors.
Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Come on, Jim, we better catch up.
Yeah.
Still gotta deliver that thing to the old man after all.
Jim seems like a great
What?
guy. I hope nothing bad happens to him. Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up and headed out ourselves.
Yeah, are you going home? Are you going home, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since I returned. It's alright with you. Can you drop me off at my office?
No problem, sir.
I just kind of assumed he lived in his office at this point. Excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's okay. No need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective.
I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance. I'm still keeping the ring pop, though. Oh, cruel fate! What's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? And to think I never realized my father was right there! I never said anything to him! I knew it! I'm a failure!
Ah, there she goes again, talking to herself.
Yeah, Kay, that silly lollipops had being like, in despair over the fact that her boyfriend betrayed her and killed her dad and gaslit her into thinking she actually killed her dad. That silly girl, there she goes again. Miss Pops, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping. No, I have no idea. Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in the staged self-abduction. Wait, then
why did he...
Oh. I believe it was because of your presence, Miss Pops. Me? Lance realized that the two of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Deveray into cooperating. Father, as a felon, he could not tell you his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler, at the very least, he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do, but that was the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind. That is... Thank you very much. You're welcome, although there's no need to thank me. No, Lauren, stop! I mean, this man's so much older than you! No, I assure you, he is not interested.
Looks like you've completely stolen her away, Mr. Edgeworth. Where to go, sir? Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief.
What are you going on about now?
Wow, your deducing skills may be sound, but you have no street smarts.
I'm just gay,
Mr.
Kay.
Edgeworth for you.
It's not that I just... He's so gay that he cannot comprehend the idea of a woman being attracted to him.
Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all.
What? What?
Huh?
Question mark?
You haven't remembered in all this time. I guess I'm gonna have to say it. This isn't the first time we met, you know. What do you mean, Paul? Mr. Edgeworth, how do you know this is a girl? Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy. Gummy?
Huh?
Here, maybe this will jog your memories. I promise I'll return this to you one day, remember?
That single piece of cloth took me back far into my past. To that fateful day, 7 years ago, I first met the then-child Kay. And Detective Gumshoe. Oh, also Kay is envious of Edgeworth's ability to attract women. Interesting. The end.
Finally!
Well, we did it. We finished this case.
4 hours!
Yes, it's been almost 4 hours. It's a lot. And we're no longer in story mode. I'm gonna have to.
I'm tired.
I'll let Jukebox deal with replaying all of that to get the achievement. Anyway, and yeah, surprise, Edgeworth and Gumshoe already met Kale before this. That's a surprise. Yeah, and yes, we finished the case, and next time, Edgeworth and Gumshoe's first meeting! That's exciting, isn't it? Alright, new items unlocked in the gallery, also. Yeah, we get the character compendium from this case. We get to see all of our favorite characters again. Like this one. And this one. And I really am surprised this one didn't make a comeback. Yeah, apologies, it being more than one more segment made me underestimate how long that'd take. Well, we're done now. It's good. It's all good. So, Sky, any thoughts on this case?
Fuck everything.
Alright, well, it seems that Sky is very happy that it's almost done, or that we're done now. Well, I say I much enjoyed doing this, episode with you, or this whole case. This might be the last stream that I do with you for a while. Well, I'll since, you know, Halloween is almost over and Jukebox is probably going to shove me back in that cupboard again. Whatever, but, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, well, I guess I'll see you around. Yeah. Honestly, that case did kind of drag a little, but in the last act, it really picked up, I think. I'm sure that Jukebox will be excited to, play the next case, which, we get to see backstory stuff, or, well, you will, anyway. Anything thank you everybody for watching. Anything else you would like to say before we go?
I'm so tired.
That's all?
Yeah.
Alright, well, on that note, until next time, I am Miss Spookbox8.
And I'm Sky Cloud Lord.
And thank you for a spooky time. Ha 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 ha.